The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to another night on Beyond Wednesdays, another Wednesday night on Beyond Wednesdays, and I am super stoned tonight because during the sesh tonight, by the way, if you guys are lucky enough to catch the sesh, it means two things. You're watching the show live at the beginning of the show, or I got too high and forgot to edit it, and I haven't gotten to edit it yet. So... But at the sesh tonight, what I do is I like to take and buy my flour and put it in like those little tins, you know, and then I'll take like a gram of keef or 2 grams of keef and just shake that shit up. And then when you get to that bottom of that ounce,
it's just all nothing but frosty goodness.
Oh my God, bro. So I'm at the bottom of that ounce right now, which is a good thing. You know, it used to be a bad thing when you get to a bottom of an ounce. Now it's like a good thing when you get to a bottom of an ounce because cannabis is so goddamn cheap. But anyways,
really?
Welcome. Oh yeah, man. Whew. It's wonderful.
Oh, the cheapest is ever. I mean, well, Bryan and I were comparing prices for ounce per ounce, right? And I was like, hey, it's gonna cost me this much. And then he's like, what? It's gonna cost you that much? And I was like, yeah. I was like, that's actually on the low end. I was like, how much does an ounce cost for you? And he told me the price, and I was just like,
bro, I pay the same amount for an ounce of the most bomb weed that I paid for the worst weed in high school.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the worst weed called? Like swag, right?
It's like fucking nothing but it's like brick weed, dude. Dirt weed,
yeah.
brick weed.
Dude, that was my favorite,
weed.
Man. That shit was awesome.
The ones
you
that
had
were
so
like,
much freak out. I just had a good
sticks
time.
and
You get the
stems.
spins a little bit with your 40s.
and then you knew it was like
sticks and steeds, dude.
Yeah.
But you knew it was fresh over the border when it was like still in the shape of like a paint can
brick
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
A brick, yeah.
Absolutely.
Mexican brickweed, exactly. Yep.
No.
I haven't seen that in probably 10 years now, dude. At least 15 is the last time I saw something that looked that bad. Maybe 20.
Dang, it's been like 3 years, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't had a long, like in a long time.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. 44 at the beginning of the show. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Man, interesting stuff this week. Did you guys see that John Tyler Christopher interview last night? That was pretty fucking cool.
I'm catching
on. How'd it go?
I got
was
my
good.
first 10 minutes in so far.
He's a cool dude. He is super cool dude, and it's a really good interview. You just, it's nice when you can just like let somebody talk. It makes it so easy, right?
Right.
So, and he was just down to sit back and chill. It's funny because somebody's cool, right? There's giveaways. Like I know I'm gonna be able to hang out with you. One of the first giveaways, if you call a cigarette a grit, I'm like, all right.
Or a grit.
You know what I mean? He called a cigarette a grit. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, like I know this dude's gonna be a cool cat.
Do people right here say greet?
Greet?
Yeah. We got to be saying the same thing.
Yeah, it's got to be grit.
Grit?
Grit.
I
Yeah,
thought
like
it
a
was
cigarette. Grit. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's a regional thing, apparently. Yeah, because
I'm sure I've heard both, but like my high school was more greet, I guess. I don't
Cancer
know.
stick.
I always heard square. You got a square for me?
Yeah.
A square.
My dad thought it was hilarious to call him, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
you're
was a
from
really
the UK, right?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, kind of. We're immigrants.
It was a good
350
show,
years ago.
man. He dropped a lot of knowledge, dude. Dude, did you guys know? Think about this. He's probably one of the most innovative comic book creators in the last 20 years, right? 15 years. On the business side, right? Because he's the first guy to ever basically go, hey, I'm just going to call myself a comic book shop. I'm going to pay Marvel to do my own variant, and then I'm going to sell it myself on my website for whatever I want to sell it for. Nobody had done that. He's been doing that since 2015. Nobody did that
It's
before
smart.
him. Yeah. He bet on himself 100%, man.
Yeah,
Well, my favorite comment that I heard from him towards the end of the interview was when he said, "I have done more Star Wars covers than any other comic book artist." And I thought about it for half a second. I was
Is
like,
that
kind of
true?
like, if you really think about it, it's not that hard to
He did
believe because of
126 covers in 1 year.
Fuck, I guess so. I was gonna think about old school, but like that series only ran to 107. So yeah, I guess.
He did
I guess that's
126
and I know it didn't have the same
covers in
artists
1
on all
year.
of them, so that's literally impossible.
Yeah, so like when he pointed that out, I was like, kind of like, oh yeah,
He's
he has
He's
some negative
innovative on the
space covers.
style, right? He started
action
basically
figure.
revived the action figure thing into like a thing, right? Where it
Yeah.
wasn't just
Oh, I
a
forgot
did it.
about those.
Yeah.
And they're amazing.
Yeah.
No, he did, and he'd always hook it up with his prior customers with his emails. You got to be logged in, and you'd be able to get his Luke's or his shit, dude. We all made
Boba Fett. We talked about the
the
Boba Fett last
original
night.
Boba Fett, man. Dude, he hooked up, didn't he? I forget if it was just email or did he hook CBSI up with the link? Like it was, we got it early, dude, and we bought just all we possibly could, and it was just free fucking money.
And it shot up to
as it should have been. It was
$150
amazing.
out the gate.
They never had a cover like that before,
Yep.
you know. I think the sketch Boba Fett is like number 7, second print or something. I don't know. I could be wrong, but like it's not a book. Yeah,
They
So
tell a
that's-
really
so that's
good
Star Wars
story.
4, dude. That should
Yeah.
be
They
great
tell a
cover.
good story about that last night. That exact book. So
Nice.
you got to hear it.
Okay,
Like it's
I will
really
do.
fucking good. So, all right. We got probably the biggest story of the week is the CGC JSA partnership or whatever you want to call it is ready to rock, and they dropped all their new images and everything of the labels and all that shit. So we're going to take a look. We're going to talk about it. I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say about this because this is a fucking huge deal. This is one of the few things that I think can bury CBCS. Like this, bury every other grading company. I don't think what does any other grading company have now on CGC? I'm just talking about whether you believe in their grading or whose grading is better. I don't care about that. I'm talking about, different things
the
you can
amount of
grade,
services
that you can get.
Yeah.
There's no reason, dude. I have a stack. What am I looking at here? What is this? Get the fuck out of here with that. All right, here we go. I have a stack of books that I was getting ready to get pressed and graded, and another stack to get just pressed and graded that have autographs on them, right? Shout out to Lord Tatman Comics, the $5 super chat. He says, "Hi everyone, what's up, brother?" Now we don't have to do that. Now everything's going to CGC. I have so many books that I've been waiting to get graded that I knew would never be able to get graded that I'm going to start sending to CGC.
Well, I have a question about that. Of the books that you have signed raw right now, do any of those books, are they signed by more than 2 people?
No.
Okay, well then you're good.
Yeah, it's
But
$25 a signature.
Yeah, but there's a limit of 2 signatures.
I don't think it is. I think it's. I'm trying to remember. I looked at it. There's 2 as part of something, but I don't think it was.
So let me ask you
So-
guys: are they going
so-
to change the signature series slab So they're going to have the one that is facilitated,
Yeah.
and then a different one. Do you think there's going to be two different markets for those?
I don't honestly
Not
yes and
anymore.
no, but not
Not
with
anymore.
JSA.
Yeah.
And like people will know the hardest time they're gonna have is fucking Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Fake ass holograms, and God knows what his signature is gonna look like at any given time.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Dave Stevens.
I'm just sad I
signed
sold
books.
my Stan autos already, like that were not SS.
Like, I've got so much shit that I'm gonna send in, man. It's unreal.
Dude, I got some books that I got some Michael Turner stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 2 sig max to grade the sig. I didn't know they were doing
Yeah.
Grade the
grades on-
Sig. That's
And
what it
nobody's
is.
don't do that. If listen, I'm
You're
telling you
retarded
right
if
now,
you do
that's
that.
the biggest money sink ever.
Scam.
Smart
Yeah.
on CGC and JSA. Stupid if you do it. It's not worth it. It's a scam.
Do you
and
know
put
that was
PSA
a
in there.
JSA add-on idea, and CGC was like, "All right, fuck it. If we can charge
Yeah.
more for it,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
well, I mean,
can go for it, dude."
PSA does it, BGS does it, so it doesn't surprise me that they're doing that.
They
No,
showed
not at
a
all, but it's
label.
just
Here's the
dumb.
label. So for those of you guys that don't know what we're talking about, you can get the book graded a 9.8, which would, if it's a 9.8, it would say 9.8. And then if you pay an extra amount, you can get the autograph graded. If it's a perfect autograph, if it doesn't have any smudges in it, if its placement is good. Get the fuck out of here.
Like cards.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's a scam too on cards.
Yeah,
Kid,
for sure.
Like, I mean, like other than being a 10-10 to be top of the census or
Mhm.
census pop, like, what's the point? Like, it's
Yeah.
really not worth the extra whatever money it costs to grade your auto.
What types of collectibles can I submit for certification? So May 7th is when this starts. So it's already we're ready. We're rocking, baby. 'Cause people have already got boxes heading their way. You can submit autographed comic books combined with certification when filling out blah blah blah. When can I submit my autographed cards? Whoa, they're gonna do cards too. That's cool. Okay. When can I sit magazines? This is gonna be the big one too. Magazines.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's gonna be huge.
Mhm.
How many people have comics too that like they get signed in a collection and they're like, what am I going to do with this? Here you go. Boom.
Yeah.
Did you read the part about the sketches on this?
No.
That they can't verify sketches if they're drawn by certain people, but they can verify
Really?
signatures.
makes
Oh,
sense.
wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah.
Can't see it. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Well,
sketches should only be, maybe that's what they should do for art. Okay, for art, you got to be there for that. You have to have a CGC signature series person there for that.
But
that's
it's one
smart.
of those situations where if they verified the SIG, then I think it's something like they can assume the artist or whatever. But then there's a caveat to it also that if the sketch does damage to the book, then they're gonna ding points on it or something like that.
Maybe they initial it.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I mean, like if they have the artist SIG on there, right? I mean, but I mean, how many times have you seen a commission art cover that wasn't signed by the artist, but then it was signed by like some random celebrity?
So
Also, you get
$50 per
you-
comic.
You get
Start.
your tier discount on this also. Like
Yeah.
I noticed it so the first time I started filling something out today, and for the first time it showed that option. So it's only for my account, it's only $18.75 per auto.
Nice. That's huge, dude.
The only thing is, okay, I don't know because I was actually because of the type of books I was filling out were little anyway, they're signature books, but it's kind of like I'm wondering if you're submitting. Screw this. I'll just check.
Here's what it says about the can I get my autographs graded? Yes, if you would like your autograph to be graded by JSA, select the JSA autograph grading option when filling out the CGC online submission form. The fee is $25 per comic book. So you're paying an extra $25 for that with discounts
Oh,
for
yeah.
Only
Screw that.
comics with 2 or fewer autographs are eligible to receive autograph grade. Yeah, because they can't put a ton of those grade things on the comic per each one. That's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
There's a pre-screen option for autograph grades, and if the autograph meets or exceeds blah blah blah. If it does not, the autograph grading fee will be refunded less a $9 reject fee. So there you go. Fucking don't do that. That's a waste.
So, someone in the chat was asking if it was included in that, would you care about the grade then? Then, if it's a service that's included, like, who cares then at that point?
By the way, you want to know what, you guys? Let me show you how easy it is to make a fucking good looking label. That is fucking beautiful right there. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yep.
I kind of want to like pop out my witness signatures and to have that additional black label now.
It looks so good right there, dude.
Very clean.
Yeah.
I want to know what a pedigree signature series book looks like now, though.
They'll probably do something cool for it.
Yeah.
That looks good, man. It's very interesting.
So you're looking. Okay, this is my account. So what is that? 1875. Yeah. So I just looked. So the cool thing is, you're paying for a blue label, and the autograph is an add-on. So you're not paying the yellow label price, is higher. Instead of like $25, it's like $40 or something.
Uh-huh.
So you're not paying 40 plus 25. You're paying 25 plus 25.
Oh, nice.
So on a dealer account to get one of those is $37.50 a book
for one autograph. Perfect. That's not bad at all.
Dealer account's 25% off. So just do the math, but it's whatever a book costs. So 25 plus 20. So basically $50. If you have no account, which, if you're submitting, just look at the tier and how many books you're going to get, or talk to somebody that has one, because there's no reason to pay full price with them, because they do give enough discounts when you buy into the tiers. So I would do that. But yeah, so it looks like that's a good deal. I'm pretty happy. I'm happy about that.
Nimesh asks, can you clean and press an autograph book without damaging it? And you get
easily.
2 pressers on here, so
yeah, it says honestly, it's just as long as it's just dried ink. 90. I mean, I don't know. There's some weird like paint pens and stuff. Yeah, maybe stuff I wouldn't be in there too long, but a Sharpie or a ballpoint pen, no problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't even, and even the paint pens or whatever.
Have you tried it?
Try to cover.
Yeah.
I don't know how. To be honest, I probably have, but I don't. Not too much. And honestly, if I did, it wasn't for very long. Like I just did a quick.
Where are you, Hood?
Whatever local.
I know Hood's answering questions saying yes.
Like 120. Yeah, I don't want to say the numbers, but like low heat. I get it.
Yeah, something like that. And I just don't. I don't know. I'm weird. I don't leave books in as long as some people do.
Kurt's card comic juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't use all those Ks. I wouldn't use all those Ks, Selden.
But yeah, any of these right here, yeah, you press them just easy. And then also, you can. I don't advise using them to press, but you can. The only time I ever advise them to press is literally to crack a yellow label. But that could be, there's still reasons not to regrade a book. Like if you've got a gift 9.8. You don't want a 9.2.
Yep. Yeah.
Just use their
But Go Zapper is also asking. So, say your book gets a 9.8, and then the auto grade is graded for free, and it ends up being an 8. Is that going to hurt the resale value of the book? I mean,
no.
Yes, I bet you it will. I bet you it will
Yeah.
for a bunch of stupid people. Yeah.
It's going to bug certain people, right? That it doesn't
until
match
people,
that.
Unless people realize right off the gate that that's stupid, and there's going to be, unless you're watching some, a show like this on YouTube, or where somebody's, talking about it, and there's a forum to talk about it, I don't think people would even know about it. They'd be like, "Oh, that's what we need to do."
Or if they're not familiar with the card market on it, right?
Yeah.
As well. So,
Uh,
I mean, but you can honestly look at any audio and compare it to another audio, and then kind of realize, like, oh, is my audio going to easily grade out to a 10, or is it going to be an 8 or 9 or whatever, or however they grade it? You know, maybe they start using the comic scale grade. I really doubt it, but I would assume that JSA is going to stick to their scale grading, which I'm assuming is similar to like what BGS or PSA for auto grading.
Dude, think of like all the J. Scott Campbell books that people have that are signed by him that they got at cons, the Alex Ross signed books, all the old school Dave Stevens signed books that can get graded now. I've got like, you know, crazy autographs on the inside pages. Those are going to be able to get, like, that's going to be good. That's going to be sweet.
You guys mentioned Stan Lee. I thought somebody said except Stan Lee. Is that because his signature's like always fake, or not always fake, but fake a lot more?
No, they better give a Stan Lee grade that's sloppy. They better give that a 6. You know what I mean? They better not. I better not ever see a Stan Lee sloppy signature, which they were holding the pen for him as a high grade. And if that happens, CGC, we know that you're frauding this. We know that you don't even care about this. This is just something to make money because
nobody's gonna pay for that though. Nobody's gonna see that little shitty scribble and be like, yeah, you know what? What's another $25 to see how bad this is? You know, like same as like the only reason, like honestly, the only times I would pay for this, like let's say that Rob Liefeld chisel thing, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like something you've won off whatnot that he did for you type deal.
Yeah, he does the chisel. It's almost like a remark with his own name. It's like a big fucking tagger. The Liefeld, not the stupid RL little cheap one he does.
Dude, I've got Liefeld,
however he does it.
He's
got his lazy autograph is the laziest in the business. Stanley at least was on his deathbed.
Right. Hey, dude, I've got so many G.I. Joe books that are like signed that I would just, because I liked them and I would get them signed, and I, you know, back in the day, and I didn't think of anything of it. Like Mike Zeck, all the, you know, Josh Blaylock, Tim Seeley, Joe Benitez, all those great covers. Dude, I got probably a short box of them I'm going to start sending in. Why not? If they're in good condition, and if it's a really good signature or a book, like, yeah, man, I think this is a win.
And then Igor is saying artists give signatures for free unless you're getting them witnessed. I feel like that's going to change probably at this point in time.
Yeah, that's been done for a while now.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain artists that were doing it for free still, but like I think with most of them stay kind of up and up, or at least someone that represents them is going to realize this.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be some cool books that we're going to start seeing probably come out of the woodworks that, you know, we wouldn't have seen unless people are like, okay, I'll get it graded now, you know, that type of stuff. All those Dave Stevens books that we saw on the market report like last week that were signed, like they could have waited a week, man. They could have waited a week. Oh, damn.
But I mean, they're also seeing the all-time high on market stuff for Dave Stevens right now anyways, so they're probably just excited, you know, whatever they paid for it, I'm assuming $1, that they could flip it now for, you know, 20 times X or whatever.
Parker says, what about the ones you got meeting the artist and they come back fake? What about the ones you got meeting the artist and they come back fake? That will happen. That happens all the time. I got 3 cards signed by Joe Rogan. I went to see Joe Rogan one time, and they had just put out like the UFC cards, and he had a card in there. So I had 3 cards signed by him, and 2 of them came back fake. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna fake a fucking Joe Rogan autograph on a UFC card? Yeah, and they graded one good, and they all look the same. So I just got to resend it. But you know what I mean? That's gonna happen. That will happen.
Well, some of Joe Rogan's cards in UFC go for money now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because he used to be that announcer or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah,
Color
fucking A, man.
commentator. Yeah.
No, he still is.
Yeah.
Oh, he still is. I have no
Oh, yeah.
idea.
Color
He does
commentator.
pay-per-views in the United States.
What do you
Nice.
guys think is going to happen to CBCS?
Kind of be like the BGS of comics
Oh,
as they are to cards.
Or the BCCG.
Like where it's like, this is my last resort to grade, or they're the only grading company at this con or whatever, and I want to grade some books. I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be that situation, and they'll be like what 5% of the market. So there'll be Dennis and like a handful of other people still grading with CBCS.
That's funny, man. Well,
I don't know.
the only
PGX.
thing that CBCS still has, you can catch a whiff of it every once in a while, and it's that old school thought process that CBCS would grade better than CGC.
Oh yeah.
That if you want a book graded that this is correct, I would like to see if that's changed. There's a lot of CGC homers out there, and even though they're not CGC homers, you know what I mean? I get called a CGC homer. There's a lot of CBCS homers also, even though they're not CBCS homers. They're just, they've chosen one. You choose one and then you rock with it. So it'll be interesting to see if that's still the case. If people that are constantly getting books graded from CBCS, if we can figure out a way to get, maybe put up a poll somewhere where everybody's going to see it. Hey, do you feel that CBCS still grades better than CGC? That type of thing.
I'll never know.
Oh, you should make a clip of that question, and then you can add a poll on Instagram.
There you go.
We got little. I don't know. We got a lot of videos coming out of CGC, but it doesn't. Man, nobody's gonna be happy. It doesn't matter what they show.
It should be like Fanatics. They should just all merge into one big grading company and be done with it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to grade a grading company.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there should be shit like that, man. I don't know what you want to call it, but like a group. I guess we are the group, right? The market is the group.
Oversight.
Yeah, an oversight type committee. Yeah. Speaking of that, what do you guys think about this?
Oh,
Is that the same guy?
$1 million one?
Yeah, that's the same guy, right?
This
the
is
Bless
the
Sports guy that ended up pulling all those other Nebula 1-of-1s. What are you talking about? The
What?
Anthony Edwards rookie year, the LaMelo Ball one.
No
Who else?
way.
This was all within the
Tyrese
same
Maxey
week.
within a week.
Yeah, Tyrese. Yeah,
They
within a
bought
week.
all the choice boxes that they could get their hands on in order to try and pull this bounty. And this wasn't the bounty. The Ant Edwards was the bounty, and they pulled it. Some guy in China won it, and he didn't want to sell it to him. $250,000 he turned down. And Ant Edwards is fucking destroying right now too.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, the Anthony Edwards 1-of-1.
Yeah, he's
Nebula.
actually tough, dude. He's throwback. That's what I like.
Yeah, and he talks shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
That was 16 minutes. Like that wasn't 15 minutes. I'm just messing with you.
How you doing, brother?
What's up, guys? Hey, you know what I just thought about, dude?
What's that?
No fucking clue.
Hey, bro. A fucking purple label, right, of a restored book with a pink label fake signature. That's like a double,
Oh,
right? Ugly fucking colors to put us on a slab, dude.
Where
right?
nobody wants it.
This book is restored,
Yeah.
and that sig is fake,
Yeah.
right?
Nobody touch this book. It is terrible.
Right? What would be a fucked up color for a fake signature?
putting it in a blue label.
No, I'm saying what would be
That's
a
what they're
fucked up
doing.
color.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing,
Hey,
though.
no, Caca Brown, dude.
I mean, in all seriousness, that like if they can't verify the signature, they're just gonna put it in a blue label or some shit
Who
like that.
deleted Dennis's posts? I didn't delete Dennis' posts. Dennis' post didn't get deleted. Somebody asked in the chat if we gave away the if we announced the winner of the giveaway for the books for the John Tyler Christopher books that Dennis is offered last night. We'll announce that winner on next Tuesday. So if you guys want to figure out how to win those, go watch the industry show and we'll announce those next
Nobody
Tuesday.
won, bro. Nobody.
Not yet.
Right, fucking.
Oh, so back to this card. Since they pulled all those Nebula 1/1s, I mean, I get for the 2021 product that they bought up the remainder of whatever a distributor had, which I understand. Like, you know, there's only so many boxes of this, right? But for them to also pull a Wimby, do you think there's kind of like some like fuckery afoot going on, or do you think they just bought that much product?
I think they just bought that much product, dude. For those of you guys that don't know who Blez is, Blez Sports Cards, they're basically a family of guys. Jared Blesnick, how do you say the last name?
Yeah, I think Blesnick is correct.
I think that's it. Yeah, and he's also he's the oldest of the brothers, I believe, and he's also a poker player. And he's the guy that at the World Championships of Poker opened the boxes of cards. You know,
a whole case of 1/1, like while like to psych out like players during that. That was the most genius thing I've ever seen on a poker table. Like it was just so entertaining.
So
like, where he was starting off their opponents like trying to calculate what hands and odds that they have to win. He's like, "Oh, look at this! I just pulled a $500,000 mellow, like RPA or whatever."
And this is, I don't know who is the youngest, the one that's doing the sport betting. So anyways, it's three brothers. This is the middle one. This is Scott. But they basically have this, here's the oldest, Jared, right? And he is the poker player. And they basically have a huge breaking channel, right? And they just break cards. Well, they went and they decided, okay, we're going to go and buy all we want to pull. I mean, check this out. Watch. Hold on. I'm just going to play it.
Our ritual when we hit a big card. You see our reactions on the videos, but you know what?
All right, hold on.
Oh, they all sound the same. That's
yeah, they do all sound the same.
Some fucking ugly sandals. Dude.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. So these are the three that they pulled along with that Wemby. And I think they just, went out and bought up all the product in order to do that. You can go way back in their social media and you can see that they say they're going to do this. They go, we're going to do this. We are going to pull these cards. And not only are we going to pull these cards, we want to put bounties on them. So, I mean, they said any Nebula rookie that gets pulled, it's a $35,000 or $40,000 bounty. So what that means, you guys, for those bounties, is if you're in that break and you get that rookie card pulled, you get the card plus $20,000, and then $15,000 goes to a random person in the break. How fucking cool is that? And he did that with every single card, and they must have pulled, 15 or probably maybe 8 total Nebulas, including the one he had a $250,000 bounty on, or $300,000 bounty on it. So, pretty crazy, man.
Yeah. I mean, the odds were in his favor. I mean, obviously they're a family of gamblers too. Like, I typically watch stuff from Seablez. I think
he's my favorite, dude. He's my favorite. He's on the Knicks bandwagon right now.
Yeah, he's so entertaining. Just like to watch him, like especially like, and I've bought cards from him, so it's always like been a smooth transaction when dealing with him.
That's such a beautiful card, though. Like, that card just looks good. It's got the rings of the hologram rings that when you move it back and forth, you can see the hologram rings. And then it's got like a, a nebula universe stuff behind, colors behind it. That's to me, that's better than the black 101.
I don't disagree with that statement at all either. Like the nebula choice, like when I saw all these people dropping X amount of dollars on like whatever retail, I was like, kind of like, why not just wait until choice comes out? And then like, Doc Joe even mentioned it earlier. Like they introduced the cherry blossoms to as a parallel that's just exclusive to choice. Like those are beautiful too as well.
Yeah. Good shit, man.
I picked up a whole shitload of Wembies from Tops Now.
Really? Did you buy those?
Yeah. I bought 20 of them, hoping
Did you use the Tops Now coupon though on it as well?
Don't make me feel bad, Aaron.
You could have gotten if you have enough points, you could have gotten $40 off.
Don't tell me that, dude.
I bought 10 for like $80.
So you have a chance at getting a numbered card, and I think what else? I didn't read the fine print. I just saw this card and I thought it was fucking badass, and I had to have it.
Shit.
Yeah. So they released two different cards, right? They released this one and the autograph one. The autos were, I think, like 3K, and it was just like all numbered parallels. Where it was like there was like, I think the estimated, I think there's a few base, but not that many. But I think it was like 180 cards, 190, something like that.
3K for one of these?
Yeah. For the auto, yeah.
Did anybody out there buy one of these? Doc Joe, did you buy one of these?
It's sold out in 20 minutes.
I know it's sold out, but I mean, I want to know if anybody out there we know bought one, because I want to know what they get.
Joe didn't. I know that.
I heard it sold out in like 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I saw it because I saw the Tops Now announcement of it.
Mm-hmm.
It looked terrible
on Instagram. I mean, I think this whole idea is like, what do you think about unlicensed basketball products?
It's garbage.
Yeah, so like, why would anyone care or pay $3K for an auto?
Yeah, that's fucking garbage.
Some people have money and don't give a fuck is the answer.
Yeah, the autograph though is like, that's the way Jose Canseco used to sign and shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, it's not a good autograph. I wish that they would that they would tell these kids, like, whenever they get drafted or something, and say, listen,
just print your fucking name.
Whenever you sign your name now as an NFL player, you need to take care of your signed. And JTC talked about this. As a matter of fact, last night he said you have a signature that you sign for your checks or whatever your legal documents. You have a show autograph, right? And then you have your 3 different autographs, and then you have a regular, really nice one. You use those in certain places, and they need to tell these kids, like, listen, if you make your autograph really nice, it will level you up. It will help you in your promotion.
Otherwise, just put a fucking X, dude. I get all emotional about that because I told you guys about how Stephen McGee fucked up my football.
Yeah.
When I was getting all those Dallas Cowboys to sign it, he just fucking scribbled all over it.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen Tom Brady's auto?
It's pretty bad, right, dude?
Dude, it's horrible.
It's fucking bad. They're
idiots.
They're assholes.
But how many kids don't know cursive nowadays?
The kids they don't know how to fucking sign.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That was my girlfriend's niece. She had to.
That's kind of shitty, man.
She got sick or something at like Disneyland, didn't throw up. I don't know. She had to sign some shit, and she's like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
And she's like, literally.
Can I send a text on that?
Like 13, 14 years old, and is like, Haley.
Well, you guys saw what LaMelo did, right? When you remember LaMelo wasn't signing the autographs and he was way behind, and he had the contract or whatever. And I was waiting for this card, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
This is the autograph I ended up getting.
What the fuck?
Look at
That's
Oh
that.
hell no.
Okay, that's his initial. Okay, that's his initial. You want to see what he really looks like? What it really supposed to look like? Can you share the screen, Brian?
Yeah, hold on here. Do you have it? There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
See how he writes a little number 1 right there,
Uh-huh.
or maybe
Oh,
that's an
lazy
A and an
bastard.
L,
Number
like
2.
LBAL, like that. That's
Yeah.
just, that's so lazy.
yeah.
Are you sure it's not a number 2?
What was that?
Are you
Or
sure it's not
what-
a number 2?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
not
what I'm
at the-
saying. It's either number 1 or number 2, or
Can't
it's
even write a number, bro.
LBALL.
A motherfucker can't even write a number and look.
But on
they're
my
written-
card, he didn't
yeah.
even bother, right, Joe?
It's because
Dude,
when he didn't even see the card, he just had a page of stickers that he had to sign.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you even go to school, dude?
it's kind of like they quit teaching Latin, right? But 10 years before us, when we were going to school, they taught people had to take a Latin class, you know? Same thing, you know, Latin's a fucking dead language. Maybe cursive is a dead language too. So it's a bummer for most
I have
people.
like I have a weird like capital, lowercase, cursive, tagger hybrid fucking script that comes out of my hand. I wonder if like kids can even read the shit that I write.
Do you
Well,
sketch a little
suppose they
press
can.
on there, like a little
There-
heat press?
There was
Yeah.
there was someone in the
Absolutely.
Discord that was saying one of their new paralegals, she can't even read cursive.
Wow.
Like when lawyers are like sitting there shorthand
Oh.
notes and stuff like that to like
Really?
type up or whatever, that she can't read cursive.
That's how they taught us in elementary and middle school was cursive. All the
Yeah,
way up to 6th grade.
I had to write in cursive throughout middle school. I think in high school they stopped giving a shit.
Well, kids
I
don't
have
take
good
fucking notes.
penmanship.
They don't take notes anymore, right? Or do they? Honestly, I don't know. Do you like if you have a college class? Do you fucking write it down, or are you? Just
Oh,
laptop, right?
everyone's on laptops nowadays.
Yeah, I assume people just don't. It's like it's not. I mean, I can see why it's not necessary, but I'll tell you what, signatures are not as good.
I used to be laughed at the way I did my cursive. All these girls would like laugh and you write ugly, you know, right? And I willed myself. I practiced in the off season, so when I got back to school, like my penmanship was like fucking John Hancock. And I was like, up yours, bitch.
John
Take
Bigcock.
Yeah, dude. So now, like when I write my name, people, man, you have a nice signature. If you knew the whole backstory and the abuse that I took with people making fun of the way I signed and shit, dude.
Yeah, I write
Fuck
like
that.
chicken scratch, bro.
Right. So I get all pissed off. What do you mean you don't have to take cursive, man? Like the abuse I took having to learn that shit.
Different refractive.
Hey, did you guys see the Tops video that they put out with Nestor Cortez? Did you guys see that? Oh, this is cool. So I always wondered this, right? I always wondered like if the players like collected their own cards, or if maybe they were never into cards and this made them get into cards type
Yeah.
thing. Check this out.
Favorites right here. So 2020s right here, rookie cards, different refractors, different colors, cracked ice.
You can tell he
I
likes
would.
how SGC looks, so he didn't care about that. He just likes how the SGC looks. They look clean.
For sure. Dude.
So yeah, look at that.
Cracked ice.
So the reason why I'm showing this is because it was a point that was brought up the other night, and it's what you prefer ultimately for a lot of these people that are grading these things, and this is a perfect example, you know.
And then this one has a special, like a little Tops logo there, number to 99. Obviously, these are graded pens in 9s, but with the auto. So this is kind of my favorite with 5-5. The red and the gold. These are all sick colors with the orange. It's a cracked ice.
Cool.
Obviously, going back to 2020 again. So these are kind of my top 10. Hopefully, I can get more.
For what? They ain't worth shit. Bro, collect somebody else, dude.
You crack me up, bro.
Point. JSA acquired SGC. I think the price gap will close. I think what it really is setting up is that PSA is for your high end cards and SGC is for all your
Vintage.
bases.
And your vintage.
Oh,
People like how SGC looks with certain cards. They look
Right.
really good with vintage cards. They do. It
Really?
looks clean, yeah. Very clean. And it for the longest time SGC was used by 90% of vintage collectors.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Sozamaika's Zatanna?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mama! Holy shit, Mama! That's a serious Mama!
I didn't print out
Oh
my
my
Joe.
god!
I didn't print out my Joe picture where he says "Mama."
That
Bro,
is-
I need that in a CGC slab that says Mama!
that looks like the flag from China. But
Wow, dude.
She
Yes,
did a
it
great
is.
job.
No, sure.
Yeah. You can
My
tell she
God.
shows what she used as like
Inspiration.
inspiration, yeah.
now you
That's
got
fucking cool.
you got Dennis saying "Mama" now.
Wowzy. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's rad.
She is, dude. She is fucking definitely become one of the best artists in comics. That's for sure.
Kind of
She did,
feels weird to call like Sozamite, man. She's a beast.
When we had those recent DC covers on I think it was on Saturday when Longshort was on, we talked about it. She did an IG live that week of FOC, and it was like 11:30 at night, and I think she's in California because I got that's what I got from her. But anyways, I clicked in there and I go, hey, write in the comment, I'm like, great job on the DC covers that are on FOC this week, and she goes, oh my god, really? Thank you. I was worried about those, and I was like,
Do you guys
Well, it's probably one of those situations where she doesn't hear feedback from fans, right? A lot of times, unless she's
Yeah.
on a live stream like that.
she's not a
Maybe,
comic book person either. She's a
I can tell,
real
yeah.
artist who's a designer, a fashion designer artist, right? She's not a comic book person. And you know, that's
she found a career in comics.
yeah, she found
Yeah,
she
but
found
I mean, she
Oh.
has been like
She lives in
she loves
LA.
doing the Catwoman thing
LA.
because, well, her boyfriend's an artist too, but he's like
Oh, she has a
anime or
boyfriend?
manga porn, and then whatever they call that,
lolly.
hentai.
I hope it's not lolly shit. Fucking
And
Open
then,
Wait,
the
you-
window.
She for sure has a boyfriend. I was like,
Bullshit,
those
dude.
cover, they're not that good. I mean,
They're not that great, yeah.
no,
That's an
I'm
okay
totally
cover.
and then so
No, I
yeah,
think you can do better.
Damn it.
but no, she's like Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman was like her earliest inspiration. So a lot of that stuff, the bondage and latex, and I mean you see her wear that stuff to cons at times too. So it's not just throwing that. Yeah, hentai.
Yeah, she
I
has a
don't-
fucking whip
I don't-
too. She
I don't-
busts out that whip at cons too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
I
whooped
wanna
Drew.
go.
That
I
was
wanna see
hilarious. I still got the video.
Oh, she hit Drew, dude.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Yeah, we had to take her to dinner after that.
No way.
She fell
That's
asleep
awesome.
at dinner and then anyway, it was funny. She didn't feel good. I was worried they were gonna think she was drunk because she just like was sick. But
A big leg be like caveman, dude. I got
Yeah,
you, baby.
right?
Roar.
well, I actually did walk ahead to make sure we could go sit, like that we could sit. But yeah,
Nice. Nice.
Oh man. Yeah, that was really good. Did you guys
This
go
is the entrance to a
what the
beehive.
fuck? I don't care about that. Did you guys go? Yeah.
wait, where are we going?
Yeah.
Hey, what? What?
Hey,
What
psychedelic
the hell's
honey,
going?
bro.
This is the entrance to my beehive.
Psychedelic honey.
Oh, that sounds tasty.
Did you guys get any new comic books? You guys go to the store today?
I did. I got the Deadpool variant, but
I
I
ordered-
didn't
I
get
ended up
no 1
ordering.
in 25 second print, fourth cover, like bullshit. Cover C.
I hear the High Republic book is the one that's popping.
Yeah, I got
the 1 in
those.
20, the 1 in
those.
25. I want to say
I got that one of those. Yeah.
they're going for like $50 already.
Cover
one
A
right
was
here.
sold out. Oh, no way. Really? Nice. I got that
Yeah.
in the second print Edges Spider-Verse incentive. And then some Batman. I already have Batman on my pull. I already pre-ordered a lot of this stuff.
Have you seen prices for last week's book? The
Blood Hunt number
Blood
one.
Hunt, the 1 in 25.
Yeah, the red band, the one you have. The
Yeah,
four? Oh
I'm
my
about
god!
I forgot to list it after work, but
Yeah, you need to list that shit right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's already
While you're
dipping
on
down
with
a little
us.
bit. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. No, I'm just giving you shit, bro.
No, I'm gonna set it up and make sure that like all our pictures on the side, so like it gives me that clout boost.
Shit,
too, right?
fuck that. Let's go on Whatnot right now.
Going live on Whatnot right now while live on the stream. So let's go. I'm gonna make sure all our pictures are seen. So y'all are gonna be like base dropped on my eBay post.
I got the last issue for Beneath the Trees, all the covers too. So I have the whole set.
Oh, I forgot I have a price tag on this. Damn it.
Do you get all the 1 in 25s? Is that what you got?
No, I just open orders.
Oh, gotcha.
Is something going on with Avengers, because that book was sold out everywhere. Is either there was an error and it's recalled, or there's a hidden first appearance that I'm not hearing about.
First appearance of a good story.
Well,
cover A.
who's this
cover A was
person
the
right
one that was
here?
gone. That is her first appearance was in Avengers Arena 1. Fuck,
Oh,
I
that's
forgot her
right.
name. Or maybe 10. I don't know. But I forgot her name. I looked her up today. I was like, "Is that a new character?" And I like started freaking out, and then I checked, and I was like,
Hazmat.
Dude, Avengers Arena. Oh yeah, I remember. It's a decent series. I mean, it was a take on what's it called, the Hunger Games, but
That's a great cover right there.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
But yeah, there's some good first appearances in Avengers Arena 1. I still pick them up.
Nice.
And also, but it went up for, was it Cullen Bloodstone is why it eventually started to take off. The Scotty's super underrated. So
I got all the covers for this one, including the 1 in 25, 1 in 50, but the Punchline cover is the best cover,
Yeah, you're.
by far,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
that is a great cover right there.
Yeah.
It is good, man. I like it.
That shit would have easily been a 1 in 25.
Yep.
Your math joker.
That's not good.
Not good. I just got it for the
What the fuck is that?
Jim Comics spec. I have a cover A. It's on my pull, Batman, but I don't have the incentive, so I just grabbed them all because of the Jim Comics spec.
What is it? New character or something? What do we got?
Yeah, some new character. He names it on his IG, and
Oh,
my
it's
comic
the
shop-
Robin of Zurin-Naw. Is that what it is?
Yes, yeah, that's it. And the 1 in 25 was $7.99, and the 1 in 50 was $14.99. at
Bro,
my comic shop. So I said, "Well, I'll take that."
This character is crazy. Is just a crazy, but the way that they're going in on it, I don't know what to think about it. It just feels like it's been done before. How many times are we going to have a Robin King, a Robin of Zurin-Naw? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we've. I saw
you're
some of
right.
the first appearances of the Batman of Zurin-Naw selling because it's a Golden Age, or is it Golden Age, Silver Age? I think it's Silver Age book.
Mm-hmm.
It was created a long time ago, and it says Grant Morrison creator. I feel like there was another.
Man, that Batman looks like from the what is it? The
Damned.
The Devil. What is it? The
Batman Who Laughs.
no, way back the graphic novel where fuck. It's an old graphic novel, almost magazine size. What Batman? What the fuck is
Not Batman Damned, right?
no.
Okay.
Wasn't there an
What the fuck
original
is that? Come
Batman from
on.
another planet, like Zurin-Naw or something like that? That was a Silver Age book. I could be wrong. Anyways,
The demon, the Batman, the demon.
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Son of Demon. Thank you, Doom.
Yeah, Son of
Jesus
Demon,
Christ,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, I just
Let Joe struggle. Let him struggle. Hang yourself. Hang yourself, bud.
I was just
Let's
like,
bring up a DC subject, and no one on the panel is an expert on DC.
I'm in the mindset of like, hey, I wouldn't go too heavy on this because I mean, based on precedent alone, I mean, DC keeps dropping the ball on these really good villain types. You know, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Doom Space Marine in the house. That's my boy, dude. When you can move back to Corpus, bro? Arizona sucks.
Deadpool. Here's the Deadpool.
Yeah, the Deadpool. There's actually a pretty good Deadpool.
Yeah, I picked up the one with the missing tooth. I had a chance to give. I didn't like that one.
The 1 in 10 is not bad, right?
I like the 1 in 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Is that a new look of Taskmaster? Is going by Death Grip now?
I don't think so. Is he?
Or is that a new character?
I think it's a new character.
Interesting.
I could be wrong.
Hmm.
Yeah, because Taskmaster's in it. It's a cameo of Death Grip.
Mm.
So there you go. Isn't there another 1 in 25 that's like Wolverine that looks like this?
I think that's on the Wolverine 49.
Yeah. And maybe it doesn't. It's supposed to look like it, but it kind of does.
Hmm.
Doctor Strange. Man, dude, there is... I just said man, dude. Man, dude. There is some killer Doctor Strange covers lately, and there is going to be even some better ones coming out. Alex Ross is the greatest cover artist of all time. Period. There's nobody that even holds a candle to him for cover artists. I don't care what anybody says. It's like talking about Jordan and LeBron. I don't even want to hear it at this point because...
Well, what about Liefeld?
Get the fuck... Like, even... I love Liefeld. I love Todd McFarlane. I love Jim Lee. I love Adam Hughes, but nobody even holds a candle.
No, I know.
Thank you for consenting to be on my eBay page.
Look at these covers, dude. I'm going to show you. Here's another one. Look at this.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Hold on. We're going to keep going. This one right here is fan-fucking-tastic. Look at that. That's... Holy shit.
Badass.
All the Fantastic Four covers that he's doing right now are 10s. I mean, look at this.
That's cool.
Every single one of these.
It's harder to draw a thing and look like good. He's so his proportions are so weird.
Well,
he's so dynamic, man. He's like
with the thing standing next to the Human Torch that looked like almost like the American Gothic painting.
That's cool. Realistic looking.
Well, I meant like the picture of the two farmers standing next to each other, the man and wife.
Yeah,
it has that proportions and all that.
I love this one.
You just like the brains.
There's one that's coming out where it's a Fantastic Four for Blood Hunt, where he's being like bitten and pulled by a bunch of vampires, and it's crazy looking. That's another look at that cover.
Yeah, I think it's hard to compare an Alex Ross against a Steranko or a Ditko or Burns. You know,
he paints them all. You know,
I would say Alex Ross is the best modern comic book artist.
I put him like. Listen, you know what? Here's what I will say. I love Jack Kirby art. I'm a huge Jack Kirby art fan. But let's be honest here. It's like we're comparing Babe Ruth to Shohei Ohtani. Okay.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
You know what I mean? That. The artists have learned how to get better. They've got better materials. They've got better ways to draw, and they figured out better things. So the artists are better, but not as influential, right? If Jack Kirby was around today, would he be an Alex Ross because he grew up this stuff? So I'm not like those guys are the greats. Yeah. There's very few greats in everything like that like sports art that I feel are as good as artists today. You know what I mean?
John Buscema can't draw anybody under 40 years old.
Yeah,
He
He's
makes
like,
Kamala
yeah.
Khan. He makes Kamala
Yeah.
Khan look 44.
he does. Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah,
because
I
he's
get
using all his friends as models still.
he uses
But I feel
himself
like-
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's looking at me.
I don't know,
he's
man.
looking at people his age or whatever. I mean, because would you really want him hanging around a 16-year-old?
As long as he doesn't pee in a towel.
As long as he's not trying to groom her.
The joke
Or
isn't
him.
as funny now that he's dead. So I
Dude, I wish that story was real. You know what I mean?
Dude, you never
So
know.
what story? What story?
The Neil Adams
The
peeing
famous-
in his towel.
yeah,
I never heard
used to
it.
say
Never heard it.
Neil Adams wouldn't get up for 4 days at a com, so he'd say he was pissing in towels.
What?
Why would that even be a good option? Bro, if your dick's out, your dick's out. Like,
Bro, get a cup, dude. Somebody order him a thirst buster, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Gatorade bottle, Ari Shafir style.
You don't
Gatorade
want. I
bottle,
mean,
dude.
you.
I got
mean, you
mad
don't
the
want
car
Splash
wash
though.
threw away my Gatorade bottles. I was like, oh, I should have told you don't even touch those.
There's the edge of
This
time.
Gatorade feels hot.
The Virgin. That's the regular cover, and then I got the Virgin.
Ooh, the Kari Andrews.
Yeah, it's
Wow, that
different,
looks
that's why.
different.
Yeah, I got that one.
Nice. It's got that new character, Spooky Man. I think his name is.
Yeah,
That
I
character
got
is
the
interesting,
that
dude.
look like Johnny Homicidal Maniac artist Johann Vasquez kind of
Yeah.
to it.
It's a good idea for a character. It's also kind of got that like. So I'll give Marvel
Totally.
credit. They've done a good job of trying to reach to the younger audience with like these newer style characters, like the anime style of what's that Nightwing or the not Nightwing, the Nightcrawler like Venom guy that's manga
Oh, yeah.
style. That dude.
Oh yeah.
The Spider Boy, they're
You talking
trying
about Necroco?
Necroco, yeah, Necroco, which is the Sailor Moon one. Who's the other one? The boy one,
Oh, the
the
Kid Venom?
Kid Venom,
Yeah.
yeah, Kid Venom, Necroco. This character, they're reaching.
Romoko's Ultimate X-Men.
Yeah, Ultimate X. They're reaching to like the kids that grew up on the internet when like Slender Man type shit, that kind of like you could tell that's like the feeling it is like with this character, So they're trying, and it's let's be honest. I think that's probably the best thing they can do is go that route and try to appeal to those. As long as it's good. You can I don't care what it's about. If you have a good writer, you can make anything good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mark Brooks headshot variants still being
Done with those.
Yeah.
I don't think those should be 1 in 50. The sketches.
I agree.
I mean,
I really
come on.
like this one. This is my favorite of all
Yeah,
the
that's
covers.
pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
an
Recent-
interesting concept.
recent
Definitely.
Art Adams covers have been horrible too.
Yeah, Art Adams, yeah.
The recent
I
ones
love
has
Art
been
Adams.
low. I
You know
do
what's-
too, but dude,
I'm
it's
burnt.
just
I'm burned out.
just the face over and over again, different hair.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
the Scotty Young
I am a
1
fan.
in 50s?
I am a fan. I'm talking about the recent lazy shit.
Yeah, I agree.
The Scotty
guy
Young
too,
1 in
but-
50s? Oh my god, dude. Those are terrible.
I
like
think
this one.
Momoko's doing a really good job on the Ultimate X-Men stuff. I'm actually really enjoying it.
Really? I
Yeah.
only read the first one.
Here's the 1 in 50 La Roca. That should not have been a 1 in 50.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
What is, bro? Are those arm pouches?
Is that Bagley?
No, that's La Roca.
Those
La
are
Roca?
Barkley. That's
that used to be
LaRocca?
Cable's leg. It's
That
now
is
Which
Which
Spider-Man's arm.
LaRocca? Is there a different? Is there a different LaRocca?
Almond Roca.
Yeah.
Peach La Roca.
The LaRocca from the parking lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Peach La Roca.
God, that's terrible, man. That's a rough one.
Yeah.
Here's the 1 in 25. There's some really good Stormbreaker covers lately, too.
Oh, dude, totally.
How do you? Those knees aren't working correctly.
Ow, my back.
Reminds me of a good old Kelly Bundy. She said, "Remember when I asked a teacher what chairs would look like?"
Okay, man.
No, she said, "Remember when I asked what chairs would look like if our knees were on the back of our legs?" Retired a teacher with that one, right, Daddy? I've been trying to picture it my whole life.
Hey, I've got the blow book of the week, bro.
Uh-oh.
I got to show you.
All right.
Where do you?
I got to show you. Okay, y'all ready?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You motherfuckers ready?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Look at the cum sweat on Jordan's head, dude.
Oh, dude, come on,
Oh
man.
man.
Bro, I got you, Ben. I got you.
That's dirty, dude.
Game over, bro.
Oh,
Did
my
you guys
goodness.
read
Oh,
the?
you shot your load too
Is
soon,
that-
though. It's not Friday.
Is this the same book that they gave
Is
out
that
on
Maria
Free
Wolf?
Comic
Who
Book
is that?
Day?
Who is that?
I think that is Daniel Warren John. Is it? Yeah, Daniel Warren
Okay,
Johnson.
CWJ.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sorry,
But
Lewis.
this is the Free Comic Book Day book that they're selling. What? A special new printing of the Free Comic Book Day special, featuring all new stories from with stunning realization, a perfect jumping. Wow, they're selling it with just a new cover. That's kind of weird. Same stories, right? Isn't that weird? Why would they do that? Faith returns. That's a
Where's Mel?
failed character
Mel's
right
excited, dude. There we go.
there. I don't think anybody's excited for the new Valiant stuff.
Mel is for Faith.
Yeah, Mel.
That's his
Mel.
favorite, dude.
Oh,
Right. Who was the actress he would
Have a
always
warm
say
pat.
wanted to play her?
the Australian
her name?
chick.
The one that got the peas tattooed
Yeah.
on her or whatever.
Yeah. With
So
the
she's
real
skinny.
straight teeth.
She's skinnier now.
She's skinnier now. Yeah.
So
Look
she's
at
not
that
as.
cover.
So she.
I remember listening to Unpressable Defects, man. Mel would always talk about Faith, dude.
Oh, dude.
Good times, bro.
There's a new character in Giant Size X-Men 1.
Dude, Gary
named
Frank's
Maeve.
fucking.
Yeah, Faith is just funny. Faith wasn't forced. You know,
I
Yeah.
think it's.
that was like
forced
7
now.
or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, man, that's crazy.
Giant Size X-Men #1. Oh yeah, you got the. Ooh, look at that.
Right.
Phil Noto.
Is it Is it just a reprint?
No, there's a new character in there. So
Dude, that's a badass cover, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a new story. It's not a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a facsimile
Candy Southern.
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
yeah,
with a different cover.
the character's name's Maze. I think it's just a cameo though. I
This
got the
is a good
125
one.
in the cover A.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I
pretty
should have
cool.
got that. I like
Yeah.
that. Is that Kirby?
No, but it
Nah.
looks old school,
It's cartoony.
cartoonish.
Looks like Fred Hembeck or some shit. It's. Is
Dude, this gunslinger cover. Oh my God, Matina.
that Matina?
Look at that joint. Fucking
notice
smoking a
that.
joint.
What? You mean a grit or a joint?
That's a fucking joint, bro. I know the
If it's hand
gunslinger
rolled,
probably
it's a
rolls. He rolls his own tobacco, but he smokes joints too. So
Bro, that's
crazy.
It's
That's-
a spliff. It's
that's a
spliff.
that's
We're
a primo
tapping
for sure, dude.
look at those eyes.
Get that
Yeah,
motherfucker going.
yeah. Smells like fucking ass. You know it's a primo.
He's like, I don't feel like fighting anymore.
out. Dude, it's probably that Mexican dirt weed that no one smokes anymore.
I told you I want some of that, man.
They put fucking fentanyl on that shit. Stay away from that shit.
That's fine. The immune system of a
it's like
cockroach over
YOLO,
here, dude.
dude.
I know.
Let's
We're
go.
talking about BigLegg
Man,
here.
I can take
yeah.
it all, man. Let's go.
Yeah,
fine.
They put
I can't
fentanyl
wait
in
for
dirt
Sydney.
weed. Dirt weed's, hey, dude. Regular weed feels like it has fucking fentanyl to me. That shit gives me a heart attack. Fucking, I want some dirt weed, just regular ass chill, dude. Like it used to be.
So
I
you
need
don't
to
get
leave
too
the
high.
planet every
Yeah.
time I fucking take a puff.
You need to find some of that outdoor grown Cali stuff.
Dude, they killed all the farms out here. I live in the desert. We had like so many. You could hit a driver in any direction. You could see farms just stealing all the water.
No way.
Yeah, they
Oh, 'cause
closed
they
them
had to
down like a
reroute
year and a half
water.
ago. Yeah, they just started burning shit up, man.
Shit.
Oh shit.
I love this.
Like they just came and started shutting them down. It's just everywhere. You can fly in drones and see the plants. And these idiots shot at a cop car.
Oh shit.
They dumped it on a cop car, like not far from here. And then it was like, all right, like we kind of left you, like we were leaving you alone. We were just taking your shit. You were setting back up, just driving you back across the border. And then they shot at a cop car, and you can't do that.
Without them like retaliating in a big way.
Yeah, and then plus, dude, nobody finds the bodies. Nobody's keeping track of the grunt workers out in the desert.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this cover?
The one at 50.
Oh,
I got the one in 25. This was sold out. 125 is all right.
Look at that one, dude. Go back.
that was a retailer exclusive. This right here is fucking fantastic, dude.
This is the one in 50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love the stained glass look and how the
probably gonna be
trees
on the list. That's what I think.
Yeah. This is the 1 in 25 Elizabeth Torque.
It's all right. It's different.
It's good.
I got a foot fetish.
Bro, she looks like she's got 7 toes. What is that?
I love how the
2, 3, 4. Bro,
dude,
you see her man toe? She's got a man toe.
Bro, somebody showed a Greg Horn in this X Factor. Brain showed this. He says, "Why does Angel have 6 fingers?" Greg Land using AI. Hold on. I'll put it in the Google chat.
That looks like Peter Pan.
Right?
It's a good cover, though.
You like it?
If you look at it,
it's cool.
If you look at it, you can tell she her art's really good, or his art's really good, and they made it look cartoony. But if you look at it, it's not. It's really well drawn, man. Like,
because he has that extra finger pointing out versus also like folded.
What book is this?
The one that I just put in the chat.
Okay.
In the Google chat. You're gonna tell me that he doesn't have fucking 6 fingers?
Let's see. You blow it up.
Yeah, he has 6 fingers.
What?
I'm trying to picture how the bottom one's not the pinky, but I can't picture that because it doesn't have a knuckle. But then what is it? That doesn't even make sense on the hand placement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, bro, he's got 6 fingers, bro. Good call. Holy shit!
I'm literally trying to look in the mirror, in the closet mirror.
Well,
like
it could be the fold over the bottom of the
Okay,
fist.
I can kind of see.
He's a fucking mutant, dude.
He might actually be right. This is weird. Who's got a mirror?
Just hold it up to the camera.
But you gotta do the angle where it's kind of pointed back down, up, but back down.
Leg's got 6 fingers.
There it is, man.
That's 6 fingers. That looks like 6 fingers.
I don't know, man. Just tell me Tell me Greg's not using AI.
What are you talking about? We know Greg Land is trying to figure out ways to not have to draw, whether it's stealing people's poses and crazy stuff.
Oh wait, it's Greg Land, not Greg Horn. Okay,
this is Greg Land.
My friend.
Yeah.
That guy's cool as hell.
Yeah, Greg Horn's cool as hell. This is Greg Land.
Greg Horn's cool. All right, never mind. All right, it's Greg Land. Yeah, that's fine.
You're like, it's Greg Land? Fuck that guy.
I mean, he could be a cool dude too, but let's be honest. Like, there's so many stories of Greg Land. Art swipe.
If you represent Greg Land,
it just comes up Greg Land's art. Why I hate it.
Man.
Swipe file apart.
All right. He's got a swipe file? What the fuck?
What?
Click on it. Let's go. Drama. Drama.
There's got to be... Here we go.
Drama.
Can
Cue it up, Brian.
The drama alert video.
Drama alert.
Trying to find one of them where they show it. It's unbelievable, man. Let's see if I can find this. What up, Vinny?
Hey.
Vinny, what up, man?
What up, dude?
Hey.
So we have to know, how do you feel about Greg Land right now?
Oh, I thought y'all were gonna ask me about the Kendrick and Drake beef or something.
Well, let us know about that too. I mean, now it's an international crime.
Oh,
right?
here we go.
With like shootings
Oh,
happening in
man.
Canada.
I don't even
Like-
know what's going on with Greg Land right now.
Porn tracing.
He just
Porn
drew
tracing.
a super porn star version of Angel with 6 fingers, dude.
Oh man.
Look at this.
3 in the pink, 2 in the stink.
I mean,
And we'll go like that.
Said somebody sitting on your thumb.
What's that, a rock star? Is that what's going
Yeah.
where did that go? It was right here. There you go, Vinny. Look at that.
Six
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
AI.
hey,
AI. Drama.
dude. It doesn't. Yeah, honestly, that's the way we're starting to tell. You start counting fingers. A couple years from now, I'll be like, hey, remember when all AI couldn't draw hands?
Yeah.
Then it'll be like artists can't draw hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vinny, how
Jeez.
many of these did you buy?
Oh, I think I got like 6 from Target. Like
Yeah, I bought
.com.
6 as well.
Yeah.
Open them.
Open them. I was gonna
Dude,
save it for
dude,
Instagram, do it live, so I can get the camera
man.
angle, and then use it for shorts
Whatever.
for Spec Media.
What else
We
do
got
have?
good mojo tonight, bro. Open it up.
All right, I'll open one, and if it's
Okay.
if
All right.
it's
Let's go, Aaron. 101. Let's
Dude, I
go.
want some from the fucking store, man.
well, I know, right? Like
I don't like buying. Yeah, I mean,
buying stuff
It's
on
not
just-
the same. It's not
Yeah,
the same.
it doesn't feel the same as finding it. And plus, honestly, in California, we don't. There's not that people pick us dry quick, man.
So
I don't find that much shit. I find more than I used to because the flip rates aren't whatever. So I don't.
Yeah.
So Select sat for about a week, and then everybody got on that, and then it's been gone.
well because
I
of how
have-
good it is, right?
I have it. I have
What
I
the
have
fat pack things or whatever?
Or the Mega
Oh
Box.
man, a Deep Space Wimby. This is
Nice.
Yeah, I told you, dog.
it. These spaces are like 1 in 10 packs.
Are they?
Yeah.
This is
they're
like my
tough.
second or third one.
And apparently, base Wembies are 1 in 100.
Yeah.
One
seriously,
Yeah.
dude. I even say in my next video, I go, did they short print Wimby? It feels like it.
Hey, did you pick up any tops now, Wemby's, Vinny? No? Yeah.
No, the ones the link from the other day. I didn't grab them yet. I didn't grab them.
I don't think they're sold out yet.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because they do a timing thing. Like, however many are ordered within this 48-hour time period or 24 hours, that's how many they print.
Wasn't there like a weird Tom
I didn't
Brady
know that.
one?
For tops
Recently?
now?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was.
I don't know. Sorry to
Tops
derail
now
it.
a roast card, right? A roast card.
All right,
That
I'm
would
gonna
be
open
cool.
3, and then then open the last 3 on Instagram.
Wemby 101. Fuck, man.
All the one of ones have been pulled already for Wimby.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Brian, we
the
just derailed the
black-
whole comic talk.
No. We're gonna jump into the market report here in a second. Anyways, we got through most of the comic stuff. There was a cool Wolverine variant, and then what else was there? The High Republic that we showed. I ended with
Yeah.
so X-Men
The Poison
Forever.
Ivy we covered.
Yeah, there was a X-Men Forever open order variant for the Phoenix black costume Phoenix stuff. But anyways, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to talk about for the market report too. That's pretty interesting. Some pretty interesting stuff.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into it. Starting off with
Tired.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. But because I'm super stoned. All right, here we go. Blade #1. This is a book that you don't see very often. The photo cover for the movie preview. Yeah.
Damn, yeah, you never see that thing.
Yep. A 9/8 sold for $304. A raw Vampy #24. The Dave Stevens homage that a lot of people would say Adam Hughes homage, right? But it is ultimately a Dave Stevens homage. Great cover, sold for almost $400 raw.
Oh wow!
Damn.
But
Get off my plane.
Yeah, yeah.
How limited is that?
Doc Joe just said only 4 9.8s of that book.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's a tough book, and it's tough to fix. There's not going to be many more.
Yep. And then this one pissed me off. Obviously, look at that. What a terrible picture to take for a signed comic book. You put it on the ground, you put it far away, and then you like
right.
What are the, I know it's not on the ground, but they took the background out. It's like that is
He signed
horrible.
it on his cock and shit, dude. Like,
I think it sucks. It's really shitty if it's the only one. The only thing I'll say is it's one of those ones. It's like holding it next to boobs. It almost makes you click on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the Asian lady that sold a bunch of Deadpool art?
yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah. There's whatever reason she'd always be in there. And like
Right.
she wasn't scantily clad or anything like that. There's
like-
always an Asian lady holding art, like just so happy to hold some art. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Or that one dude that would have, he'd literally, man, he had like next door Nikki green like Hulk, right? And would just to click on his books. And you know what? I didn't bought anything from him, but it worked. I clicked on a lot of his shit just because it was so random, you know?
This is a signed Harrison Ford Han Solo book. It's a 9/4 signature series. It sold for almost $1,700.
So that
Yeah, but
that,
do you remember
go
how
ahead.
much Harrison Ford signatures used to cost?
What?
No.
$1,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
1650.
They were like $1,000 to get at one point in time.
Dude,
Ridiculous.
$1,000 this fuckface couldn't find a 9.8.
It's probably because Harrison Ford
That was
manhandled
cold
it.
blooded.
Hey, dude, he
Finger-fucked
drove
that
it like a
thing.
fucking airplane over Penmore. Just crash on the golf course, call it a day.
Remember that, dude?
Fucking
They drove
A.
live.
Yeah, dude. I
Remember
live
that?
like 5 miles from there.
He
Yeah, I
also
remember
saved
that.
like 3 people on mountains and shit from his helicopter, dude. Do you know about that?
Oh,
I didn't know, I didn't
I remember
know.
that movie.
Yeah. No, in real
Hey,
life.
bro, did you ever see
With
what
the
David-
Millennium Falcon or with,
Because
Did
the
you
plane
ever
that
see-
he landed in the golf course was like what from World War II, right?
yeah, it was some old fucking and it's old. That's about 2 miles from Santa Monica Airport or something like that, maybe even a little closer as the plane crashes. I mean, as the bird flies, and so yeah, it was an old ass plane though.
Yeah.
But it's
You
not
know-
the only plane he's crashed.
Yeah, he crashed twice. Yeah.
At least,
Yep.
dude.
You know what you ought
That
to
you
pull
know
up,
about.
Brian? Brian, you ought to pull up David Blaine Street Magic with Harrison Ford.
Harrison
It's
Ford's an
fucking-
asshole, dude.
Bro,
Is
it
he?
is the funniest shit. Pull up David Blaine Street Magic Harrison Ford. And
Is he
David
really an
Blaine
asshole?
is in Harrison Ford's house and does a magic trick that
Blaine, the magician. Okay.
Yeah,
The only person that I would know that would probably have an idea is probably Vinny. Vinny, have you met Harrison Ford before and is he an asshole?
I have not met Harrison
never
Ford.
met Harrison Ford.
Dude, if you know Harrison Ford's an asshole, if you watch Harrison Ford on any like late night show, he is either he's super like shy or he's just a dickhead. The way he talks to people on those
There's
shows.
the other thing with these motherfuckers though, where they're so. He's been a star for 40 years.
Yeah.
if not actually more. Star Wars over 47 years something. So he actually like some of them are so used to getting their ass kissed that they can't live in reality at all.
Yeah.
And it's hard. It's hard. Like when you hear some like on Rogan, some of these older dudes get on there, like David Lee Roth. Dude, David Lee Roth, right? Dude, that guy's had a life, but it's like, dude, it's like no one's ever told this guy no. So it's hard for him to have a conversation if it's not just him telling you how great he is.
Yeah.
Or what he's done. He doesn't want to listen.
All right, here we go.
With any card in the deck. Great. Hold the deck. You're thinking of a card? Do I know what card you're thinking of? Your card just left the deck. Just now. Look through the deck. Your card isn't there. Go ahead. Look. Yeah. It's not there. You won't see it there. No. It's nowhere. Here's what we'll do.
Dude, I see this shit, and all I can think of is those guys that make fun of David Blaine on their YouTube show, and they make fun of him. Yeah. So, anyways, here we go.
Wait till you see.
Harrison, do me a favor. Grab a piece of fruit for me, like one that we can open up. Yeah, grab a piece of fruit. Go ahead.
I like his little earring.
And can we cut this? Can we take a knife and put it right there? Yeah. Yeah. Can put it right here. Say your card out loud.
Fake.
9 of hearts. 9 of hearts? Yeah. Can you turn this sideways? Sideways? Yeah, so I can cut right through it. Let me not hit your hand. Hold, yeah. See, inside. See, there's...
He just put it in there right now.
Card
he just put it in there right now.
No way.
See how there's one card inside? Please remove it.
How did he put it in there?
Take it
He
out.
thumbed it. What?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Hold, yeah. See, inside.
Like right there, he just pushed it in right there.
See how there's a card in the
He had the
orange?
knife on the other side.
There's one card inside. Please remove through it. Let me not hit your hand.
Yeah, because he'd already cut through it, dude.
No, wait, right?
See, inside.
Right there.
Oh,
See,
he
he's
opens.
pushed.
Because see how the knife's already through?
Well, the
'Cause he
knife's
would-
already, and he's using the knife to shield Harrison Ford from seeing him push in the card with his thumb.
But how do you know what card?
Yeah.
Fake. Fake.
Hold on, let it play out.
No, bro.
See how there's
He's
a
really
card
Doctor Strange.
in the orange?
No way.
See how there's one card inside? Please remove it.
It's pretty hard to thumb it inside.
Take
I don't
it
know.
out.
It's pretty tough.
Check it out. Check it out.
Go ahead,
Check it out.
pull it out.
Well, it's
Open
not
it up.
What?
magic.
What? You gotta watch. You gotta watch this.
That's just crazy.
He's the fucking devil. He's the Antichrist.
Okay.
The orange of avocado.
Okay, I have seen that. That's funny as shit, dude.
So get the fuck out of my house.
That's the best answer I've ever heard in my life.
He's like, why? I can appear right back in.
Doctor Strange.
That's just crazy.
Get the fuck out of my house.
I love it. I don't give a fuck. I love it.
Dude, you gotta record that. Dude. Just get the fuck out of my house.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Right?
Go-
That
go
should be
for
the
it.
doorbell, dude. Right? Get the fuck out of my house.
Guy's the fucking, fucking devil, man. He's the Antichrist. All right, here we go.
That was
Let's go
pretty
back.
cool, though.
That was good.
Yeah, that was.
That was really good. All right. Next, we've got tough. Dude, I'm warning you guys, there are some major cool grail items that were sold this week. And there was some really rare variants sold this week. But you don't see this book very often. Wonder Woman number 28, the J.G. Jones 1 in 25 steampunk variant. Fucking crazy ghost.
Yeah.
I want it so bad, bro. Oh,
damn.
$600.
Oh, yeah. And then
It's
this
mint though, so 10.
It is.
Obviously, it's a 10. You just spend another $20 to sub it. You're good.
Uh-huh.
Then it's like $6,000 book. So
Yeah.
goodbye.
This is a crazy book too. I wish International Comics was here to tell us what the hell this is. 1967 January Batman and Robin vintage Japanese comic manga. That's fucking cool looking. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about the rare tough blanks. Walking Dead number 100 Hero Initiative blank cover sold for $1,226 raw on 21 bids.
Fudge. Wow.
Dude, just a completionist battle. That's all it is. Cocks out.
Well, I thought this book was notoriously known to not have any blanks left out there, right? That's
Walking
why they
Dead
go for so much. Yeah, that most of them all have sketches on it for the Hero Initiative, and so any blank ones that float out there are anomalies or something
So
like
it's
that.
like the
those new Spawn Blue
McFarlane
labels, kind of.
Yeah. Yep.
The
Exactly.
Spawn Blue labels that
Yeah,
may
exactly
have
like
been
that.
sold at auction for $5,000 each.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we've got the book, ladies and gentlemen, signed by Amelia. What's her name? Amelia Clark. Again.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she signs that book.
Why?
Bro, she shows her
brother?
titties and bush on the show.
Because of incest?
Because it looks like she's about to get raped, dude.
Well, dude, Cal Drogo went to town, man.
Because
She
her
flipped
blood
on him,
brother
though.
taking her from behind, right there.
Dude, that's her moon and stars, dude. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
She loved her Drogo, dude. She burned down the world.
Who did that cover?
Oh, is that Drago or Drogo?
Oh, for sure.
Do we know who did that
Aquaman,
cover?
bro.
After her shitty brother fucking sold her.
Game of
Right?
Thrones number 3.
Yeah. The other brother. Not Jon Snow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no
yeah,
shit.
yeah. There you go.
Good point, dude.
The other golden.
The one that didn't fuck.
Whoa, have
Yeah.
you ever seen this
Yeah.
one? Look at this.
Hey, he came out in John Wick as that Russian guy. That
Yeah, I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Who did this
I've
cover?
never seen it though. I know it exists, like on my
like
MCS fucking list.
No, I want to know who did it because I want to know, I want to be like, what were they thinking when they came up with this? Like,
Right there, cover CA Mike S. Miller.
that is a Smiller cover. Holy shit. Now I know why.
Miller.
And now I know why. Well, now I know why. I can't believe that. Holy cow.
There's
that
a
makes
second
sense.
print sketch.
That makes sense.
Um,
That is a garbage of a cover. That is fucking crazy idea. Like,
Why is she crying, dude? Happiness.
holy cow, man. Oh
Bro, she just got sold to the Dothraki.
my god.
But
Yeah, exactly.
That
Wrong
is
hole.
Terrible.
But-
Man. Jesus.
dude, there's a virgin variant of that book with 198.
Yep.
That sketch you just showed, 398s.
Hmm.
There's a red sketch, which is a second print, is 298s. And there's a blue sketch that I don't even know what the deal is. There's only 398s.
Tell Amelia Clark to remark it on. Fuck yeah.
Here's a pretty
My
crazy
moon and my
book.
stars.
Tore up so many spine ticks on this book. It was unreal. G.I. Joe number 21, Mark Jewelers. Raw. Tore up. Sold for $338.
Oh, I thought I missed a good deal. So I was a little worried.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then this is another crazy book. Back in the day, this was such a big book. The Max 1/2, the Wizard 1/2. And if you guys remember how these used to come in the mail, they would come in these shitty envelopes, but they had these like, they weren't a bag and a board. They were like the pages that you put cards in a binder pages that they would put the comic in, but it said Wizard on it and it looked cool. So you would always keep them in
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those. Yeah.
So, and this is with, it says never opened. He must have opened it, taken the picture, but it comes with the old school $700 it sold for.
So why did people pay so much for it? I don't understand. I feel like we all have this.
That's a great question. Maybe it's just not real, but who knows? There's a special one of these that's really rare. It's like an air copy or something. So yeah, it was like a Mylar. Shout out to Emmett. Like a Mylar.
Yeah, it was like a Mylar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was cleaning out my condo last night and I found unopened the Netflix and Blockbuster video mailers that I never sent the movies back. So I got like 3 of them.
Bro,
Wow.
I was like,
bro, you're gonna get that guy from the library from Seinfeld when he was going after for not returning the books, dude. That cop.
Yeah. I was like, the Blockbuster videos, first of all, not even existing anymore, and the Netflix has completely changed their business model. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, I was totally like, when they told me they weren't going to send me CDs or DVDs anymore for Netflix, I was like, oh, this company's clearly going to fail.
Yeah.
This is the stupidest thing. I'm just going to use the internet instead of, I don't know, going to the mailbox and opening things and then putting them in machines. Why would they think it's a better option to click 2 buttons?
Wow. Moving on, we have some interesting toy stuff. A lot of toy stuff this week. That's pretty crazy. These Star Wars vintage Little Letty figures, which I forget where we looked them up. Is Little Letty the Mexican or
No,
South America?
Little Letty's from
Japanese?
England, right?
Little Letty Star
No,
Wars.
no. Where the fuck is
I think
that?
it's Mexico. Little Letty was a
Órale.
toy company in Mexico that acquired the license.
Little Letty,
for the Forge.
vato.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Superman, vato.
look how much these went
Superman,
for.
vato.
Holy cow, man. So, and then check this out. Fucking Dennis talked about finding one of these in a garage sale the other day. Vintage Star Wars Slave 1 unused stickers. And I was like, dude, did you sell them? He's like, no. I'm like, there's no fucking way. He's like, no, I didn't sell them. Somebody else sold them the same time that he found his. Sold for $227.
Yeah, that's legit, dude. People restore their vehicles, dude.
Yep. Yep. Moving on. Oh,
Woof.
let me tell you guys something. You're
Oh, no,
looking
those are
at
the fakes,
two of
huh?
my all-time grails that I hope one day I will own. A mint on card graded Storm Shadow version 1 and a mint on card graded Snake Eyes version 2. Those are my 2 all-time grails of anything.
I
And
think
I've
I'm
never
right
had
there
them.
with you, Brian.
Right?
Dude, I saw these at Nate's house, dude, and I was like,
You shed a
"Where's
tear?
your kitchen knives at, man?"
Fucking beautiful, dude.
Back in the day, I feel like this Snake Eyes was like short printed like Wemby. You know what
Yep. Yep.
I feel like you'd go to the store. I remember going to Toys R Us or asking my mom so many times to take me over there. I could never find it. Never.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Did you see the ones Mercer not posted? The were
Yeah,
They
that
didn't
pissed me
list as
off. We
fake?
talked about them on Drama Alert. Don't
Oh,
fucking
okay.
fall for
I
those
thought maybe
fake
that's what when you
cards.
posted these what they were.
Oh, no.
Obviously, I
What
see
happened?
now
What
that
happened?
they're
Somebody
AFA.
sold 2 figures that looked like this. They looked like they were carded. They weren't graded, but they were carded. And basically what they did is they got reproduction cards and bubbles and put the figures in them, and they sold for $2,000.
Oh
wow.
my god.
Yeah.
And the guy put like 7 paragraphs down, slipped in a word about like reprint. What that wasn't the right word, but something like along those lines. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
reproduction. But these ones are graded. All these are graded, which is the key, right? But
There's no
man,
label.
It is. It's on the bottom. You can't see it. You can barely see it. It's on the bottom
I can
left,
see it.
and you only
Got
see
it.
it when you look down, which is cool.
Yeah, it takes it. Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then, of course, Firefly's up there with a lot of people. Top 5 GI Joes of all time.
Fucking
And
badass figure, bro.
yeah, those are just awesome, dude. So next we have some rare GI Joe vehicles. The space shuttle, mint and sealed box, sold for $1,800.
Such a huge fucking vehicle, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's unreal.
Is it?
Yep, huge, massive. GI Joe did these in '86. They took GI Joe vehicles and gave them variant paint jobs, and they sold them as dreadnought vehicles through Sears. Look how much these sold for. I had all of these, dude. I didn't have the space shuttle, but I had all of these dreadnought Sears vehicles. These, and they were just reprint GI Joe vehicles that they sold at Sears. They are so rare, and they sell for a shit ton, as you can see. 7, 8
I remember
grand.
ordering some of these figures through the Sears catalog.
Yeah.
And then they would come in like a cardboard box. Like, bro, I thought it was Christmas, dude, when I
Yep.
got that shit in, dude.
Fucking A.
I had the hydrofoil and the hovercraft.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you had the hovercraft, bro.
Yes. And I broke it.
Yeah.
Like an idiot.
Moving on, we have, and this is another perfect example of GI Joe craziness. This is the railing, a piece of the railing of the aircraft carrier. Look how much it sold for. Just for a piece of the railing that gets lost a lot. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show this to my dad because he threw away all my little aircraft carrier accessories, all that. He just told me that the other day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you said that, man. What a jerk, dude. Guy was like,
Yeah.
nah.
How you gonna do
I
that?
didn't rush it. Oh, look at all this bag of broken toys. Throw
Yeah.
that in the trash.
So there's a market for accessories on
Oh,
on
big
toys and
time.
action figures.
Yeah,
You-
No way.
authentic accessories.
I
Authentic,
didn't know
yeah.
that.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
And then this one's a crazy one. You guys all know how much we love the Devastator figure. But they put out the Devastator in 1994 when they called the Generation 2. And instead of green and purple, they were neon orange and purple. It's crazy, right?
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And then we talk about
Oh, come
Musclemen
on.
all the time.
Love muscle. Love muscle.
Yeah. And I used to
Wow.
hate the neon ones as a kid. I hated them. I only wanted the originals.
The peach ones. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The neon ones sell for a shit ton.
Loose.
Yeah. Yep. There's only 70 of them here. The other day there was a sale of pink ones for like 200 of them for like $300. This is just 70 of the colored ones for 224. So muscles are crazy expensive right now.
Did you have the ring where you put them in the clip?
No, but I always wanted one, dude.
I had the ring.
Yeah.
That's the ring.
Dude, these were one of my all-time favorite. I have an unopened 3-pack. I want an unopened, like the 80-pack or whatever they were. Remember the big ones that had them all? But I want an unopened garbage can full of them. Remember they came in garbage cans?
Yeah.
See-through garbage
kind of like
cans?
the Barrels and Monkey kind of. But
Yes.
little.
Yep. Man, I'm getting that dopamine hit right now of nostalgia. It's just
And Super 7 redid the trash cans for the PowerCon, like
yes.
2017, 18, something like that. They might have done it more than once, but it's actually when if I could reach, I could see the date for some of the Wilkins autographs I got the first time I met him.
Shout out to Jeffrey Drake. He said he had the G2 Devastator. His parents sold it in a yard sale after he moved out. That's a lot of our stories. So,
Hey, at least they got $1 for it.
yeah.
Me and Vinny's dad apparently just said, "Fucking these guys, these things are worthless. I know you saved them for 40 years."
A ton of rare turtles sold this week. A ton. And some of the most rare ones. But I'm just going to show you some of the ones that I don't show very often. I love these, the Michelangelo metal head, warrior metal head, like with and then the Triceratops, Shogun Triceratops with the metal, and it's like chrome. Those are tough figures. We got more that we're going to show here in a little bit.
Like
But-
it's actually made out of metal.
I think the Michelangelo might be, but I think they're just like chrome plated. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The Spider-Man Atari game. Didn't you pick one of these up, Vinny?
Yeah. I got one of those.
$222 sealed. I wonder if it's really
like this-
sealed.
He's like, this is the one I bought
Yeah.
Probably.
No.
I bought a graded one. This is like when I was like watching the heritage auctions every week, like the
Yeah.
weeklies, which I still try to watch, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Especially when you're like, God, I want that, and I'm not going to be able to get it.
It's dangerous, actually.
Uh-huh.
It's dangerous every
Yeah.
week.
All right, here we go. Moving on, we've got some Okay, now we get into the fun stuff, you guys. I want if I would have seen these before they sold, I would have tried to buy many of these that we're about to show. This vintage 1930s marijuana film poster. It's linen backed. Look how crazy that is, dude. Weird orgies, wild parties, unleashed passions, marijuana. That only sold for $400. That surprised me. But I would love to have that. A Sublime concert ticket stub. Pop one. I like how they put that Pop one in there. It's a PSA graded ticket stub from a Sublime concert, sold for $200.
It's weird though. It just seems like it's from a random Sublime concert.
Well, that one that Bradley Noel was alive for, which is important. Yeah, yeah.
Well, and then
And
when they say,
they're from Long Beach, so
yeah,
adds a little flavor.
and then they add the Pop one, and that's always dependent on what the grade is. So it could be a Pop one of like a PSA 4.
Oh, that's a good point. That's
Yeah.
good point. I always look for the Bob Marley last concert, the one at what is it? In 19, I think it was September 23rd, 1990, in Pittsburgh.
Bob Marley?
Yeah,
Bob Marley
his
died
last,
in the 70s, didn't he?
Yeah, it's he died, I think, in 81.
81, yeah.
And his last show was September 23rd in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I've been looking for that everywhere.
That's super cool. All right, next we've got, this is cool. So we talked about the Long Beach thing and why that was a concert in Long Beach. How about a 9 Inch Nails flyer from the first time they played Cleveland? It even says Cleveland debut on it, and it's signed by Trent Reznor.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's dope.
yeah.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
So that's super cool.
I'm gonna start buying those and then just going to Kinko's.
And then you put in the description that this is not the real thing. This is a copy.
Yeah, this is cool. A CGC graded Punk #1 magazine. That's a crazy looking fucking old school punk magazine. It looks good graded like that too.
Yeah,
Lou
it's pretty
Reed
cool with
drawing.
Lou Reed
Yeah,
on there too.
this one blew me away. I don't know. I don't know why this sold for so much. If there's anybody out there that knows about that's Beatles LP person, it says Beatles rare 1964 VJ, the Beatles and Frankie Field stereo portrait cover LP. It sold for almost 10 grand, 9,500.
Whoa.
So it must have been a DJ version of like their first ever LP. I don't know.
Oh.
They started in 64, didn't they? Or was it
Is those
61 that they started?
Is it like one of those radio station copies where they send it
Maybe.
to different DJs where they approve like, hey, this can be played on the air, this can't, and then that's the record they use to play on the air?
Yeah, it might be. That might be it. And then a Apple iPhone first generation sealed in box sold for over 10 grand, $10,266.
It is now being sold at your weekly golden auction.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
except they got it graded.
Yeah, they got it graded.
Yeah.
Fucking, I wonder how much it's gonna sell for. I hope it sells for less.
You can grade phones?
Yeah,
I
they'll grade
forgot what
anything.
Yeah, I forgot what company does it. But I mean, how often do you run into an iPhone 1 or the first iPhone?
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
this
those ones sitting on my desk.
now we're gonna get really, really cool. One of my all-time favorite posters is the 1968 Jimi Hendrix Rick Griffin poster. It is what CGC used to start their poster grading. You know, start that off, and it's just such a cool all-time iconic poster. It only sold for $327. And then speaking of last concerts, I'm so pissed I missed out on this. Last concert of Nirvana, it's a full ticket of the canceled concert due to the suicide of Kurt Cobain.
Oh shoot. That feels like a deal, man.
$272. Yeah, dude, for a full ticket of the canceled show.
Deal.
Oh,
Wow.
that is fucking awesome.
But with the ticket of his last performance, wouldn't that be?
Yeah, but this is just as cool to me. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, the concert that was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
if he was
that
still
never
alive.
did. Yeah. The last, one. And then this is crazy. A 1988 R&B or hip hop concert poster. It's got Eric B. and Rakim, Kumo D, Dougie Fresh, BDP, Biz Markie, Ice-T, all on one flyer.
On the West Coast.
Yeah, on the West Coast, which is even crazier. Yeah. Sold for $2,000.
I love how this looks too. I just love the layout.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It would be cool to see flyers like this again.
Yeah.
That is just awesome. That is so cool. Well, we got a couple more here that I want to show the guys. Check this out. This guy sold 3 sketchbooks that he had artists draw in. The one I want to key in on are these two, because this one had a Michael Turner sketch in it, a Linsner sketch.
Oof.
I don't know who that is. I mean, look at these.
Terry Moore.
Don't know. Bart Sears. Frank Cho. I mean, look at these.
Why this guy sell his fucking soul, man?
Sold
Bad
for
things to get.
That sold for $460. I would have paid for that. How about this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at this.
Wow, 3K. There's got to be some amazing names in here.
Art Adams. Who's that? Is that? Let me see. What does it say here? Okay, Art Adams, Josh Middleton, George Perez, Mike Mayhew, Steve McNiven, Amanda Connor, Steve Epting, Jim Chung, Terry Moore, Brandon Peterson, Greg Land, Phil Noto, RBJ, Mike Perkins, Alex Ross, Eric Larson, Rob Liefeld, Michael Choi, Carl Kerschel, Joe Benitez, Jim Ballant, and more. Holy cow.
Wow.
Let's go through this. Look at this. Beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
There's Jim Ballant. Carl Kerschel. Liefeld.
Man, I don't know if I could sell something like this.
I couldn't.
Like,
Not for $400 fucking dollars, dude. You sell
Mayhew.
page by page for $100.
Well, this was like
Connor.
3,000, right?
Yeah, this one was
this is
3,000. George Perez.
Yeah, but still, like with some of those names, like,
Turner.
like I don't know. Depending, I guess, when he got this done.
2003. Greg Land.
That's cool.
Middleton.
I would.
I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tucci. Billy Tucci. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Unreal.
That's good.
There's Noto. And Art Adams. Man. I didn't see the Alex Ross.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, though. I would never sell my sketchbooks. He sold them all 3. There's this one that had just 3 in it. It sold for $510. All right, next. Another crazy Dave Stevens week. This is the creature number 1. People need to really figure out what the first Dave Stevens published stuff is, because this person sold Creature, the Creature one, which is so rare. I mean, self-published, super rare, small. That's it right there. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Early Dave Stevens from 1974.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Do they say in the documentary like what his first work was?
I know what it is. It is. Let's see here. It is. Early amateur work is that high school play program in 1972. He did Creature number 1. It was a fanzine drawn in 74, but it wasn't put out till 77, that Creature one. This one right here. So it was drawn first, but it wasn't put out till 77. It was drawn in 74, put out in 77. So but that wasn't the first published, right? The first published would be Destiny Science Fiction Fanzine number 2, or which was spring of 75, or this one we're about to show. This one right here, this Miscographil. And this is another fanzine that we've talked about before, but both of these sold again this week. This one's gorgeous, a 7.5 of this, sold for only $455. So both of Dave Stevens' published work that you can actually get sold for pretty damn cheap. Really, really tough. So, very, very cool. All right, next. Another one of my all-time grail pieces that I want to finally own one of these days.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is the Bowen Designs bust of Frankie Raynova. And they did a version called the Blinding Chrome one. That's how it usually looks, but when you open it up, it's super shiny. See how shiny it is? Look how beautiful this is, dude.
Does she become Silver Surfer in the comics after the...
No, she becomes a Herald of Galactus, yeah. I want this one right here, this Blinding Chrome, so bad, and that's what this is. This is very tough. They only did 1,000 of these.
Way better than the other two.
Yeah, sold for $325.
I got 2 of those Earth X 12s at CGC.
Oh, nice.
2 of the Mile High ones.
Nice.
Yeah. That's good shit.
Hopefully the ship has some sales.
No, I
so
got mine.
If you had sold that auction, would you have thrown in your hat into the ring for that?
I don't know. I haven't looked that up in a while, so I gotta see what they're selling for. You know what I mean? I haven't. That's one I haven't seen in a while. This is crazy. Look at this, you guys.
That's fucking awesome.
1966 Batman Batmobile bedspread, unopened, basically new in plastic, unsealed. Sold for almost $900. Check this out. 1966, you guys.
That's so
Look how
awesome.
they say new in plastic, unsealed, but they like opened it up. They talking about
Nut stains on it.
Look at that.
Bob King, DEA certified, right?
5 pictures. Use those other 19 pictures with a black light, please.
Exactly.
Dude, there are so many kids that had this in the 60s that are tripping out if they're watching this right now.
Bro, I'm immediately putting a twin bed in my guest room so I can see that every time I walk in.
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool.
Ooh, I can't wait to sell my TMNT bed sheets that everyone had in the 90s.
I had G.I. Joe ones. $900 for that. Not bad. All right, check this out. Captain Marvel Junior Club membership card from the 1950s, you guys. It sold for almost $1,000, $991. Look at this, from the 60s, Captain Marvel Junior Club card. You can color in the figures yourself in crayon. They colored it in. Look at this. It's got secret codes, membership number. That's nuts.
Yeah, I like it.
Like, what are the chances that you've saved that? And then this is super cool. So this is for fans of Jay Stevens out there and Mike Allred. When we had Jay Stevens on to talk about the Gold Key stuff and also everything that he's doing coming up, which is big announcements. Check it out. He talked about working with Mike Allred. This is them both working on the same page. Allred did the art. He did the inking. This is Teen Titans Lost Annual #1, page 10. Sold for only $300. Mike Allred and Jay Stevens working on the same page.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Super cool. All right. More Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, rare Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These are the Robotic Foot Soldier, Bebop, and Rocksteady. The set sold for $243. It feels like that's low. Look at how crazy these are. I mean, way towards the end of the run. Look at that chrome Foot Soldier. So that was pretty nuts. Terminator 2 prototypes. They were going to put out Terminator 2 toys in 1991. Kenner was. These are supposedly from a Kenner employee. They sold for $1,100. Look at these. I mean, that's nuts. Terminator 2 is a rated R movie. They were going to make kids' toys.
Yeah.
Dude, it is what it is.
Definitely my
People
favorite.
can say
Terminator.
whatever they want now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
That's true.
One's good, but two's
the best.
shit,
For
dude.
sure.
And the rest don't count.
That's cool. He's got the sort of like the specs and everything on it.
Yep. The promos. When asked what they liked about Terminator line, the popular Terminator Creator Factory is by far the most important mentioned aspect. Oh yeah, these were when they had kids play with them. And what the kids
thing
said.
about Terminator 2 is it's actually happening right now.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So we got some issues, boys.
All right. 2 super rare G.I. Joe figures, okay? Plastorama, which are, I believe, Argentina. These are so rare, and they're still on card. This is Sokirk. I've never even heard of this. Look at this. Sold for $200, unpunched, but this is crazy. G.I. Joe Fun School. This is India. Caucasian Stalker. Stalker was black.
Caucasian Stalker.
Wow.
He looks like Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, it does.
Stalker was black originally in the toy. This one, I don't know if he's supposed to be Caucasian. I think he's supposed to be maybe Indian. Because look at the card. Right?
Arabic.
Well, Indians are Caucasian.
Oh, I didn't know that. I apologize.
Okay.
I did not know that. I thought that makes sense, right? It's probably some Caucasus Mountains or something like that. Wow. That's crazy, dude.
Hey, we are what we want to be these days. Dude, we just have, you got to believe people. Whatever you say you are is whatever you are, man.
$453. I've never even seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen it. They drew a little mustache on him.
No, he had a mustache.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, have you never seen the original Stalker?
I honestly don't remember.
Do they name him Stalker because he has a mustache?
No, dude, everybody had a mustache back then.
Mustache.
The good old duster.
Dirty Sanchez.
Here's the original.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh.
All right. So he did have the mustache.
They just repainted him. It's just an exact repaint.
Bro, they just had different wands. It's really not a big deal.
And it looks like they repainted this. Yeah. That's crazy.
They got them, or they didn't paint it.
I don't know.
I don't know how they come.
I've never seen this ever. Here's the back.
Caucasian Stalker.
That's crazy.
That's from Fun School. They can just put hockey or cracker.
I wonder what his vehicle is, like a van.
I don't know. Never seen
But
it though.
when I went to that store in India, I bought every single thing I saw. So I wonder if this was in there. I gotta look through my parents' attic because I want to find all this stuff.
Dude.
Oh, Mr. Marv, Mr. Marv just said, "Is that Andrew Schultz?" It might be, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If this came out today and we reviewed it, we'd be like, it doesn't look like the picture.
Yeah. So
protest.
That's the market report. There we go.
Nice.
Crazy shit, dude.
Yeah,
the coolest thing about
you
those.
do you guys see the Tom Brady roast?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a little.
I saw clips.
I was like, I don't want to watch. I hate Tom Brady, and I was like, wait, that's the point.
Yeah.
He's at the forum.
Everybody's gonna dig at him, and they.
I heard it's like 3 hours, right?
It's 3 hours.
Yeah, it's long.
3 hours of drunken gold comedy.
Ooh, Liefeld's on Whatnot.
Oh, get my popcorn
See what
ready.
Robbie Rob's doing.
Let's go take a look at our favorite Whatnot seller.
Coming tomorrow, I will have my Blood Strike trade paperbacks.
It's the hoodie.
You guys need to get on that. You need to get on that if you haven't ordered it, because I guarantee you, your store didn't order it. They struggle to even order Deadpool product.
Put that in writing.
My new product, I'm going to tell you right now, because you guys know my new Deadpool will have a foil by me. Okay, not by some chump, but by me. I want to show you. I'm telling you, Marvel is very excited. My editor, CB Sabowski, very excited. Hey, Brian,
That's how you say
what's
it?
up? Anyway, this Brigade book is great. It's almost like a one-off.
I got a shout out.
That was cool. Yeah, fucking A.
We're famous.
Crushed it on this.
That's it.
Oh, no delay. No delay on the, hey, what's up?
Good stuff.
That's cool.
Good stuff. The other ones we had weren't in the best condition, so I waited till we got a good one. Whoo, baby, this is good stuff. Okay, let me get on this. I'm just going to sign this one. If you want me to do something special to it, that's up to you. You can do that in the store. So start this at $40.
Cool.
30
I like
bucks.
it.
30 bucks.
Pretty good.
Ooh, how do you like books held
Bro,
by
is he clipping that up there?
He is.
Oh no!
I can't.
No, he
just
onto.
No, he
one
did.
Did I mention
He
it's a
clipped that.
wraparound cover? Wraparound cover.
Cover damages.
Bro, you can't even JSA that.
CGC 7.0 now.
Well, at least you can send it to a presser before you get it authenticated.
Yeah, well, that's true. Or you can.
Hey, thank you, Dry
Will
Doc.
they make an annotation call it "Thumbfuck" by
I
Rob?
have my glasses on, so your name is Dry
Featured
Doc.
on Whatnot clip.
Wait, is this a new Brigade? Did he bring Brigade back?
No, I think he's just signing it. This is one they did.
Hello,
they redid
Goodbye
it.
Comics. Welcome to our party. Welcome. Okay.
Marat, that's where Marat got his start, is on Brigade, right? On those original Brigade
possibly.
books, yeah.
Dude, you guys, did any of you guys log into our show on Friday?
Yeah, I did.
Live from the Sphere
From Vegas, yeah.
Dude, that was a good show, man. We got the Sphere behind us. It is funny. So, Marat telling that same story about being on the phone with Liefeld, and he's like, "Oh, I got to click over to Margot Robbie or whatever."
What?
And as soon as so he's telling a story. I'm not going to tell it as well as that. And he's just laughing about like, "Oh, I'm on the phone with the guy who has to click over to talk to Margot Robbie about whatever upcoming." And then as soon as he says that, like the Sphere turns into that yellow emoji, like to the basic yellow, like facial expression emoji that starts looking at him like, what the fuck, right? So we just had the Sphere judging him like from behind. It was pretty funny, but there are a lot of people in there. Yeah, Igor was there. Definitely he got some cool books. I sent in pictures of his books on the side. But yeah, Murat, God, the guy's fucking dude, just a chill, cool guy who's done a lot of stuff, man. Done so many books for so many years and really made his niche. And only in the last year or so, because of people I know actually doing the poo books with him. Wow, man. Like, I didn't realize he's been doing those for 10 years.
No shit.
There's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these things. And that's not including, I'm talking about just covers, not like refractors and metals and one of ones and artist proofs and all that stuff. But dude, there's like a lot more. There's a lot more. I didn't always used to pay that much attention to it, but kind of being brought into it, it's a whole lot cooler than I gave it a chance to be back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, and how limited they are and how good the printers are. So yeah, tons of stuff all went off to CGC JSA. So
I was going through some of my my graded books to get ready to start selling, and I found a bunch of the Lady Death, Murat Michaels variants, and they're the MM which is cool.
Oh, the Murats. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, some of these are, dude. He dug. I said he was gonna dig out of his stacks. That's what he said he was gonna do, and stuff. But I'm getting the info from him and Drew. Like, okay, he's gonna bring cool stuff, dude. He was bringing one of ones, number ones, like 1 in 50, 1 in 10, 1 in 5s, artist proof 1 metals. Like, dude, this is a show for the ages, man. So if you're a fan and you missed out, it wasn't because we didn't tell you. There's some cool stuff. Yeah, Igor's in here. He didn't miss out at all. He got
spent like $1,500.
Dude, it was like might have been more. He got stuff. He got a plexiglass Murat Space Jam book and you can't. And Murat actually did a remark for him on the back because you can't. He's like, dude, you can't really draw on this plexiglass. I've never held a plexiglass book in my fucking life. It is a quarter-inch thick,
wow.
Right? And it's like photo. Murat's on it like a photo. It's probably if you look at where he posted that, you'll be able to see it's the Space Jam that actually has Murat in it. He said he didn't love that he was like on the book, but he made it with whoever they made it with. So I don't know. It was really cool, but to see all his stuff in the hotel. So it was a very nice setup. It was a very, very good weekend. Cool to be out there with everybody.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Good shit.
Yeah. So there's two. Yeah. So Igor said there was one in Javon. So Javon Jordan, as I assume she's talking. Yeah, definitely, because it was Javon Jordan has the number 2 of the AP. So Igor's got number 1 with the signed on the front, remarked on the back, and let's see how CGC grades plexiglass.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I mean, I cleaned every bit of whatever. There's not much, but lint and stuff. It's not like. It's not scratched up or anything like that. It's pretty pristine. So I don't assume it's less than a 9.8, but
yeah,
it's plexiglass. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. What are you gonna judge it against, man? It's printed different. It's just really cool.
I want to know: is this a real card?
The garbage.
I want to bet no.
I've never seen.
If it is, I love
what's
how they
the
put
grading.
the score.
What's the grading company on the 9.0?
That's
IGA.
HGA.
They grade it like that?
Yeah.
How does PSA grade it? Do they grade it sideways?
No.
If you have let me see if I have a horizontal card like that.
No, I have one. They don't grade it sideways.
Yeah, they don't grade it sideways. There's no consistency either of what the top and what the bottom is either.
Is that a tough 10-0? That card, the bow card?
Yeah.
Probably the centering, I'd imagine.
But there's a ton of them of that card.
Oh yeah,
a ton.
Yeah.
It's the greatest card in history, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I put it up there, man. It's top 20 for sure.
It's top to me, dude. I don't give a shit.
I want the original poster. There you
Here's
go.
a horizontal card.
Chet.
Yeah.
Did you say IGA? I literally
HGA.
don't know what that is.
HGA.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I don't know what this company is.
Centering is a 10 though. That's really nice.
They've been around, I think, for a decent amount of time. I personally don't use them. I don't think I will either.
They got a 9 over here. It's not sideways, or it is sideways. Okay, it's the opposite of that. Is what I'm trying to say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I found 2.
That for HGA.
I found 3. Yeah, there's all the ones I see in eBay are just normal.
They're not like this. I wonder how he got it graded like that. That's weird.
I've seen other cards graded like that, where it's.
But here's the cool part. Alex Pardee said, "Nice. I tried pitching this one in my set, but licensing issues, so they wouldn't let you do it. So it is not real."
Oh, because it's a score card versus.
Well, they put the score on it, as a callback, right?
Right.
So.
Oh yeah, but Panini has score and it would be tops GPK. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and then probably depending on with Bo Jackson too, right? Who his license is to, I would assume.
Yeah.
Football or baseball.
Yeah. That's a fucking cool card, man. Damn cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
A lot of people don't think about this, but just look for that 90 score baseball. You can find those sets unopened in flea markets across the country and pick them up for, if you can get them for cheap, you can pull one of those out of there. It's going to be in there. It might be, worth checking out and grading from a set. This is something that was really cool. I saw also. I want to show you guys. Look at these. These are custom GI Joes. Are you kidding me? They're going to be selling them at Joe Fest, the toy show. That is awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, that's in my neck of the woods.
You should go check it out.
Yeah,
this is so cool.
It's a bit of a drive, but yeah.
Was that Atlanta?
Augusta.
Yeah. Augusta. Oh man, that looks so good. They're getting good at custom figures nowadays.
Yeah.
It's unreal what they can do with custom figures.
Oh, especially with 3D printers.
Yeah,
too, as well.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
How many Comic Cons have you been to now where you can literally get a figure of yourself 3D printed at the con?
Yep.
With whatever you're wearing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see here. Igor sent me a pic. Here we go. There's the Lady Death. Nice.
Spawn 2 homage. White.
Yeah. That's really nice, man. Congrats. That's dope.
Nice.
Hold on. There was one more thing that I want to show you guys. Look at this. This hit me with a nostalgia dopamine hit too that I didn't expect. University of Houston has decided to defy the NFL's cease and desist letter that demanded the school stop using the Love Ya Blue alternate uniforms inspired by the old Houston Oilers colors. Houston said it will keep wearing the uniforms and is prepared for legal action. Hell yeah. Look how good those look, man.
Ooh, let's go.
Right?
That's badass, dude.
I kind of want to go buy a jersey now, even though I'm not.
You should.
Yeah, I just want to own one, just to say, "Boom, your face NFL." I'm gonna wear it.
Who would wear those throwbacks in the NFL? The Titans or the Texans?
The Texans have worn them, I believe.
The Titans,
I could be
have
wrong.
recently worn them.
Yeah.
Bullshit. They don't got any right to do that.
Because of it got a lot of backlash about it too. I think what the Texans have started doing is they started using that baby blue as a third color or something like that, where it's the accent pieces on whatever uniform they're wearing.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, I get the argument of why the Titans can wear it, but it still doesn't make sense since there's a Houston team.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he sent me the Space Jam one too. Let me see the Space Jam one. Oh yeah. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy.
And I still have the Houston Oilers theme song stuck in my head.
Nice.
As always. So if y'all are familiar with that.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, Pooja. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. That's funny they put him on there. His face goes right on good with Jordan.
And he's bald headed too.
And then they just paint Jordan white. Kind of like Stalker.
Well, they buffed him up a little bit too. So, right?
Yeah. Jesus, dude. So before we end the show tonight, because he came in with it, I want to ask him what's going on in the industry over this whole Drake and Kendrick feud, Vinny.
Oh man, it's kind of taken over everything. It was
Fucking
funny, even in our like little in our A&R chat for the company I work for. Everybody was talking about it like the whole time, and, so it's. I mean, it was. I think it was interesting. I think it was really interesting. I think people haven't seen like a good battle kind of like this in a while, and they took it sort of really personal, whether it was real or fake. But they definitely went in, and I was kind of Team Drake for a while because there was like everybody was ganging up on him, but then Kendrick's just a better rapper, man.
He is. Yeah. Yeah.
But Drake is the bigger pop star. So
yeah, I mean, Drake is good at finding people to write something good for him and then coming up with a good
verse for it or whatever.
Like a sound, like a what is that word? I'm spacing. I'm a stoner. I'm forgetting. Melody. He comes up with good melodies, right? For choruses and verses. That's what Drake has always been good at, it feels like. Or he just has an ear for it, and if he hears somebody that sounds good, he says, okay, I'll buy that. Right?
Well, it's not that he's always using ghostwriters. I mean, I think everybody kind of uses ghostwriters for certain pieces of things, like the way that people in the music industry shop records to other people is you might have a producer, they get somebody to reference a hook on there. They might hear the hook and that melody and say, oh, let me write it this way, but change the words. And so that it's not necessarily that he has ghostwriters. Like, I feel like throughout this battle, nobody was writing for him. You know, it was just except for him.
Well, there's a couple of songs that says written by, and it says Aubrey Graham and two other dudes.
It's the producers.
Okay.
And anybody who works in the music industry knows that a writer, a songwriter, a producer is considered a songwriter for writing purposes.
Gotcha.
So that's why I was like, people were putting that out there, and I was like, guys, people in the music industry like need to correct this because it's not that they were writing the lyrics. Those were two producers. It was Boy Wonder and Coleman.
Okay.
They're not They're not songwriters.
There we go.
I mean, and then in rock music, we all know that there's only really 12 musicians that really like recorded and sing everything. So just saying. I mean, like if you really look into the history of it, like that's been a thing since forever at this point.
Well, the whole music industry started like I run a publishing company, which is like a music publishing company, and I sign songwriters and producers, and the whole music industry started from the publishing company. There was no recorded music or record companies at the beginning of it all. It was, and I'll just digress for a second and tell this small story, but it was it was sheet music that was being sold initially, and it was being sold in like pharmacies and with traveling salesmen, and the best traveling salesmen for music, for selling sheet music, were the ones who could perform it well. And eventually, to sell more sheet music, the publishing companies had sister companies that were record companies to sign entertainers to perform these songs. So back in the day, all these songs were being created and everybody was performing them. You know what I mean? So that's really where the whole music industry started from.
Wow.
The concept of record companies was it came afterwards to help sell sheet music.
That's cool, man.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
a great point. Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't think about that.
I didn't
Makes
know that
sense.
either.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys
Like-
don't know the Vinny is our like our guru on everything music. So we just wait for him to pop up to talk to him about music. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
But how many people can read sheet music nowadays? That's the real trick.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Beatles didn't even know how to read music.
I mean, it's really sad. I know how to read sheet music just because I grew up with music all throughout my life and all that. But
I can read guitar tab. I can't read sheet music, but I can read guitar tab. Is that considered sheet music? That's a joke.
It's close, but not really.
Fret numbers.
Yeah.
Fret numbers.
You remember
Yeah,
the guitar magazine? They used to put the guitar tablature in the back to learn how to play the songs. Yeah.
Well, so like in Guitar World or whatever that did that, like I like theirs because they put the actual rhythm of like eighth notes versus a quarter note, whole note, whatever. Like, so in that sense, like that's halfway there. It's just not reading like traditional music on traditional lines and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, Vinny, I was been waiting to ask you that, so I figured I'd ask you because that's all anybody's talking about right now.
Dude, it was crazy. Like it was just back to back. I was at the Beeple was doing a art death match thing in South Carolina this weekend, so I was there at that. Friday, there was an event that I went to Friday, and then the main event was Saturday, and then Sunday was like an after event. But like all throughout it, these disses kept coming, you know, like at nighttime, like the two disses came back to back, and I was like, holy crap, man, this is nuts. And then the last game Sunday is crazy.
I opened all 6 and did not pull a Wimpy base or silver or green or red, white, and blue.
Did you get anything else? What did you get? What else did you get?
Did you get Brandon Miller or the Thompson?
No, I got a Keontae Johnson red, white, and blue.
Okay, nice.
So was the Beeple thing? What was that? Is that where he's from? Is South Carolina?
Yeah. He's from Charleston, but it was cool. He had a bunch of digital artists competing against each other all day long. So it was 2 sessions, and they basically had 15 minutes apiece, and they kept on getting like sort of knocked out in rounds. So yeah, those are pictures from the event.
Oh wow, dude.
It was pretty sick, dude. And like the way they had the tables set up was so dope. He had like these screens all over the tables with like people with their laptops.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was like that. It was really cool, man. Really fun, cool.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That looks like fun.
And then that's my boy Burley in the middle, the second guy on the panel there.
This guy?
That's who I was with over there. But yeah, it was a really fun event. Yeah, see, and this was like how the tables look. So people were on their laptops. I think this was like the final. This is the final, so it's just 2 people now.
Wow.
And then Beeple usually does an airdrop from the ceiling because he's got those printers on the ceiling. So he'll do an airdrop of like limited edition prints at the end. So he did it with all the people who competed in the death match that day, like limited prints from them. It was cool. It was a really cool thing.
Dude, this is the same guy that did the underwear?
Yep.
Yes, same guy.
And he was also on Rogan. He gave Rogan that badass car one, right? The degrading car or something like that.
Huh.
Oh, really? I didn't see the Rogan.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, he was on Rogan. Wow.
You haven't seen that? It's a good show.
It is really good.
He gives him a legit piece of art.
I'll have to check that out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of his dailies, but then, it's printed and it's, the NFT license, all
Look
that
at the
shit.
masks.
You know better than I do.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Those are hilarious.
The masks, yeah.
I mean, the events are all like similar in their own right, but they're all like have some new elements. So I mean, I have fun every time I go to it. So it's
looks
cool.
fun.
Hell yeah, dude! It looks super cool.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So we're gonna see some dope prints behind you. coming up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got. It's so funny because like these prints are coming from the ceiling. People are jumping in the air trying to catch them. It's kind of like a little.
Did you
crazy
get one?
when it's, yeah. So I ended up getting the, which was cool. I got the champion of it. So I got it. I got that guy to sign it, and I got people to sign it because it was this is Beeple Studios on it. So art death match, whatever. So that was, if I was gonna get one from that would be the one. And I see somebody listed on eBay, and one just sold. It just sold at the minimum bid of $50. I don't even know if anybody knew that he had actually listed it.
Wow.
So, signed by both of them, same exact thing. But I was talking to one of my friends over there, and they're like, I don't know how this stuff is not going to be worth a ton later down the road, because like the NFTs of the same thing, the floor price is $40,000 right now, and these these are literal like prints that are, some are 1 of 6, 1 of 15. This one, the champion one, was 1 of 225, but still, it's pretty crazy. I think you have to put like Beeple print, probably. Or Beeple
Is that his
art.
name? Beeple?
Yeah. And then just look for sold listings.
How many days in a row has he made art? Like 15
look at this.
17 years. 17 years.
17 years. He's made new art and posted it every single day.
Yep.
First 5,000 days.
It's incredible.
That's fucking insane, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's really hard to search for him because eBay. Oh, there it is. Scroll up just a little bit. Scroll up just a tad bit. A little bit more.
Right there.
It's right there. So
look at that. $50. Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knew that it was listed, but it's signed by.
Whoa.
What?
Is that the DeLorean from Back to the Future?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, that's cool. Have you seen the new DeLoreans? They have a 2024 DeLorean nowadays. Like someone was doing a review
Really?
over, yeah.
Just gotta see that one. Looks much better, that's for
They
sure.
do look pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it still has the signature like what is it?
Going
A
doors.
B?
Going.
Yeah. Is that what it is? Whatever the
going.
door shapes are. Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Vinny, what you think, dude? Can we get a Beeple variant cover?
Oh man, things are cooking back here. We'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Hey Vinny, who were we talking to the other day? And NFTs came up. Josh Blaylock. Do you know who Josh Blaylock is? Josh Blaylock is the guy who created Devil's Due Publishing. He's a comic book creator.
Yeah, I met him before. Yeah.
He worked with a bunch of people for like that Comics Punks based on the CryptoPunks. Where they had to go and license the punks they wanted to use, and he's big into comic books and NFT and art and the blockchain stuff. And I brought you up. I'm like I gotta hook you guys up. You guys got to talk because I think you should reach out to him. He's been working with in the past a lot of these people to try and merge comics and NFTs, and he talked about it on the. If you go search for the industry episode. We interviewed him, Josh Blaylock, and he talks about you would like it. So I think you should reach out to him. Yeah,
I definitely will. There was something else I wanted to tell y'all about. There's a thing called drip.house, HAUS. And if anybody is like collecting or wanting to collect some NFTs, dude, you can get literally you go and you claim, you have to connect your Phantom wallet and you claim I guess droplets every day, so they're free, and then you can use that to claim NFTs like every other day. But like Todd McFarlane's on there, and he just dropped a Spawn #1 on Drip.
Really?
And I just claimed it the other day. Yeah. So, but there's a lot of cool artists on there, and they have like rare versions, they have ultra rares and stuff. But I mean, the thing that I love about it is you just essentially log in every 6 hours, you claim Drip, you have to have a Solana wallet, which is
Okay.
like you could use Phantom. Every 6 hours, you just claim your droplets, and then you can just basically just claim free art. So I think I'm at like 60 NFTs now that I just claim for free.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of a cool thing if anybody's, there's literally you don't have to do anything at all except just you have to have a wallet, I think, with 0.1 Sol, or you need an invite code to get it, to get in. But that was like a big thing. Todd McFarlane just joined it recently. So yeah, he's got like a legendary version. He's got a few different versions of the Spawn cover.
It costs to be a member of the site?
No, not at all. You just have to have 0.1 in your wallet or have an invite code to join, and then it doesn't cost anything. All you do is just go every 6 hours and claim those droplets. And then there's like another thing where it's almost like where you play like this like retro little video game once a day, and you open a chest, and if you might be for the chance to get a rare or a legendary, and that'll mean that the next drop you get will be a rare or a legendary, meaning it's like like a rarer version of.
So you can choose which rare or legendary you want to spend it on.
Not really. It'll drop you one, but for these, there's like a system to it. Like if you donate droplets to different creators, you can kind of get different things. But I'm cool with just the regular versions. I mean, I'm just getting like free art every day. It's awesome. So
yeah.
Wow, this is crazy, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty notable because Todd, Todd just dropped this, I think, last week on here. So
yeah. Wow, that is cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
So.
Shit that we would not have known if it wasn't for Vinny.
So is that okay? Do you use the app the most?
I just do it on my phone. So I have like the Solana wallet on my phone, or Phantom wallet on my phone, and then I just use the browser to connect.
So the browser
within the wallet to connect. So once I'm
what wallet is that?
Don't show it if it's going to show any of your shit. Does it show any of your shit? No. Okay.
It's not. It's just a browser.
Okay.
This is the Phantom wallet, and you just click on browser, and then you just go to Drip, and then it'll ask you to connect, and then you just connect. That's it.
So Phantom crypto wallet in the App Store.
Yeah, and these things you can sell them on the marketplace too. I mean, some of the stuff I have is worth a little bit of money, and then a lot of stuff it's so new though. I think it's cool to just grab stuff. Some of this might actually be worth something down the line. It's a lot of creators are jumping on board. So
Rated Rar says that he's got like 50 NFTs from Drip for free. You just got to sub to the artists.
Exactly.
Like you were saying, yeah. That's awesome. Fucking A.
Yep. Yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
It's literally every day I'm claiming a new piece of artwork. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I remember getting the DC NFTs for free, like when they were first like introducing their whatever market, and those first initial free ones, they're actually going for something.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I figured, like, let's see what happens if you just hold it forever.
Yeah. I mean,
because I hit one of the rare ones or whatever. Because you could get like two. I got one common and one rare. So I was like, all right.
I wanted to show Sean this because Sean didn't see this when we showed it. Look, here you go, Sean. Here's the Space Jam stuff.
Yeah. So this one is so that's good old. So Paralyzed Eagle over there got that. So that's an APU 1, I believe. And that's the back of it. So he did the Lola for him.
Yeah.
Which per his request, if he's still on there. So that was the last moment because we'd gone off the show and he bought different stuff. But I had sent him pictures of his the stuff that he like close-ups rather than just the video,
Mm-hmm.
So he could see a little better. And he we bought however many books, 6 or 8 or something. And everything that show went CGC JSA. So
nice.
Yeah. So that's good. So that's cool. And the books all look good. The thing is, not this book, but some of the books are older. So there's not going to be quite as many 10s and such that Drew showed on the last one, because all those books were printed literally like last week. But the cool thing is these are all from Murat's personal collection. So I guess Javon wanted him on this book. So the AP one was Marat's, and so he just sold it. So now Igor's got it, and then Javen, I'm saying it wrong.
Javan.
Yeah. I even asked Marat and I forgot.
Illuminati.
Yeah, Illis Illuminati. There you go. We know who he is. So he's got the 2 on it. But yeah, it's fucking plexiglass on the front. So
I was gonna ask crap.
Yeah, the Harley. So if I did show you did I put the Harley one in there?
This one?
The Harley Finn. So it's Daddy's little monster and her arm. That's all remarked. He drew that live.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
her all the tattoos and I don't remember. I think the barber, I'm not sure. But for sure the hearts and the Daddy's little monster was live. He drew that on the show for him. So
are you submitting the paperwork for the CGC stuff for Drew, or is Drew doing it?
It's
or is it eBay thing?
No, it's CGC. It's legit.
Well, right now I get that, but are you putting on the forms like pedigree, like from the collection of Marat modules?
I'm trying. They only do so much. So that is an attempt. Let's put it that way. So I'm hoping so. Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, it's gonna say artist proof in the middle.
It'll just say AP1 printed on there. It's just tough. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And I asked Marat about this. So they're not completely cataloged, dude. Those books they're hard to tell. Inputting them into CGC, it's difficult to tell what is what if they're not brand new or if they're not in there. So even if you're gonna do like an eBay, you know how you do the search now, just visual search.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get on there, I'm like, oh, thank God, somebody already graded one of these. Well, a lot of those books, there's 5 of them, and nobody graded them, or if they graded them, they don't.
It was graded.
They've never been for sale. They're just PC copies.
Yep.
And I can't find what it's on there. So CGC, you can only search so much. And I'm like, and even I told Marat too, dude, you can at least put the year on all these things, dude. Like I know this is from WonderCon, or I see the pennies. I know it's from Orlando. Like I know what's going on, man, but it's hard. It's really difficult to catalog his books because they just have they'll just have different covers. The numbering system. CGC doesn't care.
Right,
and printed with 15 out of 20 on the front cover.
Right, so and the interiors are all the same.
I'm like, dude, where are they all cataloged? Where can I get everything? He's like. They just been making books for people, man. So like whatever. So I do the best I can, and then on CGC you can input your own book. So I'll be like 2020, or they'll be like whatever they call like a foil A B C D E F G. Okay, if it doesn't say A B C D E F G. CGC's been internally categorizing those, so I don't have a way to look it up on their system either. On CGC, you just start to type in a name, and and it's a drop down. It's helpful. It's actually 50 billion times better than it used to be, but it doesn't mean I don't know what book it is. How do I know if it's copy A through Y? There's just no way. There's no way to tell. So I do my very best, and when they get there, they must have a way of figuring it out. So that's the best that I've been doing. I don't think they've been doing it. And I've been putting in Drew and Rod have been making books for a while. And I don't know what to say. I've been putting books in for people for CGC for a long time. Like he doesn't always put it on there. I'll be like, Space Jam Jordan variant plexiglass. I'll put in the box. They either find it or they won't. So I don't, or they'll figure out how to get it, or I think they contact Marat. So, and hopefully maybe there might be some labels coming up that'll be in cahoots with them. That'll be easier to differentiate from in the future, possibly. So I'm not guessing. So
there you go.
That's it. It's just difficult to differentiate for somebody that's just working on the computer like that. I have no idea. I don't have their database.
Yeah.
Or my keywords, I can't guess their database. You could just put the year. Oh, 2022. Well, he put out 400 different versions of books that year. Then I'll say "Do You Poo" #1. And not all books are "Do You Poo" because there's the Poo verse, the Tigum verse, the All Out Poo. I'm learning all these things. I didn't know.
Very interesting. Well, that will be the end of the show. 3 hours and 10 minutes. Leg, you've got any of those new shows like that planned? Is there anything going on for that?
I don't have any planned. If you guys can, please at BigLegg everywhere, at BigLegg on eBay, which I never ask you to follow because I'm not on here to ask you to buy books from me, but I am seller approved on there. The website will come soon for if you guys want some pressing. It's almost done. I know I keep saying that, but the finishing touches aren't where I want them to be. But if you want to guess the address, you probably can. Yeah, definitely going to have some eBay Live coming up sooner than later. So just follow me a follow on eBay just because it's a little more difficult to do it that way. And when you show up in somebody's live show, I did suggest they do this. I'm sure I'm not the first. Like on Whatnot, you can click on somebody's name and hit follow without leaving. On eBay, you got to literally leave the freaking auction. Look up seller BigLegg, seller Yeezee, right? Seller Brian McClay. And then you have to follow them. Then you go back to your live show, which is not convenient. So if you can, follow me. Luckily, I probably got 500 something followers just from selling over the years. More than a lot of comic dealers. And when it's not easy to follow like it is on Whatnot, that's just from selling books every day. So that's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah. If you want to buy fake Yeezee pods, make sure to follow me on eBay.
Good shit, you guys. What do we got coming up? The show we were supposed to have tomorrow night looks like it's going to be pushed out till next Thursday, so it'll give us a little bit extra time to hopefully promote it. And I shouldn't be saying anything, but hopefully next Thursday we'll have Gary from Nerdrotic on.
Nice.
Yeah.
So since you're not doing a show tomorrow night, make sure to catch Long Story Short.
There you guys go. Yeah. You guys got anything interesting going on tomorrow night?
Just our typical show. So, all the books we talk about on there, they'll show up on the Almost 10 like a week or two from now. Or
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. That being said, tomorrow night, Long Story Short, Friday night, House of Stein, Saturday night, which I feel like I'm saying this. I feel like I wake up and I'm doing a thumbnail or a setup for a show. I close my eyes and I'm doing a setup for that same show, and a week has already passed. Like it's shit goes so fast, right? You get older and things are just like this. It's unbelievable.
Dude, it's fucking May already. What the hell happened to the first 4 months of this year?
What is going on, dude? We just had Drinko de Mayo, Kentucky Derby, and all of a sudden, it's almost okay.
Yeah.
School's out too on top of for college.
Yeah. So that being said, keep your eyes out, you guys. Find all of our links below, and we'll see you guys next show. Adios. Much love. We're out.